everybody bloody good. How's everybody doing on this Sunday, chat? We are live early today because the Eagles game is later and I don't want to miss the entire game. So, we're streaming now for like 4 to 5 hours so I can watch the game. But, more importantly, it is a charity stream day today, okay? We're matching chat's donos up to a soft 10K. If we somehow exceed that, maybe I'll donate more. But what that means is if you donate $5, I donate $5. You donate $10, I donate $10. It'll be at the end of stream, but I'll post it on my story and you'll see it, that I've matched it because it'll be on the Tiltify thing. I'll just double whatever the final donation amount is. So, if you want to donate, ! Red Cross. It's also pinned in chat. PSA, if you were going to send bits or like buy bits or something to send those, please just donate to the charity instead. It basically works exactly the same. But yeah, we're raising money for Red Cross, or American Red Cross specifically, mainly for disaster relief, but they also help by supporting military families as well as blood donations and many, many other things. You could look into it on their charity page if you want to know more. But most people have probably heard of the Red Cross, so I feel like this is one of those charity streams where I don't really need to do that much explanation on what they do because you probably know. But anyways, that's what we're doing today alongside Reacts. I'll read the donations as they come in. If I am not able to read every single donation message, I apologize. Because I'm assuming there might be an influx of them at some point, but I will try and read as many as I can. Blue, thank you for the 6. Have a good stream, W charity stream. Thank you, Daryl, for the 5. To Red Cross and Doofin Squirt. What a username. Thank you for the 10. Good luck on the parlays. Appreciate it. Yo, hey, chat. Who watched the Bears game last night? Let me tell you, that was cinema. Cinema. Parlays are cooking right now. Rams barely won. That was needed for me. Kyron Williams got the TD. Needed that. The Bears game was awesome. If you don't watch football, it was basically, to put it, actually, it's not even to put it in perspective. You probably would understand this. At the fourth quarter, it was like, what was it? It was 21-3. And then the Bears got like 30 points in the last quarter. The Packers just choked. Like, if you actually look at, wait, let me actually look it up, Bears game. Because it shows it by quarter, yeah. This is first quarter, Green Bay Packers, 7 points. Second, 14. Third, 0. Fourth, 6th. Oh, and their fucking kicker just miffed a fucking 3-point. That made me, I was dying laughing. I was like, he's going to fucking miss this. That's why being a kicker in the NFL has to be the most stressful. That and quarterback. Most stressful positions, bro. Because he's not the reason they lost. They still would have lost by 1. But it's like, Actually, I don't know. Because he did miss the extra points. Yeah, I feel like they probably could have tied it up. It would have gone OT. Anyways, Bears, it was 3 first quarter, 0 second, 3 third quarter, 25 points last one. Jesus. Anyways. Yeah. Parlays are cooking currently. But yeah, more importantly, charity stream / React Day right now. Poppy for the sub. Poopy Man, thank you for the 10 to Red Cross. James for the 10 to Red Cross. Irie for the 10. Love your channel. Thank you, Big Willie. Thank you for the 10. And Maddie, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross as well. Says Go Birds, W Chatter. Kitties, thank you for the 10. Wanted to contribute to the donations. Hope you reach the 1 million goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Slip and Aaron for the sub. Binks, thank you for the 3. When I was 17, I sounded like Ralph. Who the fuck is that? Ralph Wiggum? When you were 17, you did not sound like Ralph Wiggum. The kid that shoves a flute up his nose in The Simpsons? Why are you roasting yourself? Why? I feel like that was just like, you're just like making fun of yourself right now. What the fuck is that? Your voice was that high pitched? My grandma used to tell me to stop talking like an alien when I was younger because my voice was so high-pitched, and I was like, I can't control it. I didn't say it like that. I was like, I can't control it. I was like, that's just how I sound. Like, she would openly tell me my voice annoyed her. Looking back at it, I was like, I remember being so upset. Now I just think it's funny. Vio, thank you for the 3. Aaron and Slim for the sub. Blue for the sub. Savannah for the 25. To Red Cross. Harry Crack, thank you for the $100 dono to Red Cross. RK, thank you for the 10. Noah for the sub. Yum and Liv for the sub. Phantasm, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. It's my 18th birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for the sub. Sky, thank you for the 5. To Red Cross, Mr. and Steve for the sub. Baby L, thank you for the 3. Let me out of your basement, brother. Vixen for the sub. Phantasm for the 5. Level, thank you for the 3. Had surgery on the 26. Hope it went well. Captain, thank you for the 3. Dye your hair purple. No. B-Dog for the sub. Purple, thank you for the 10. As a Giants fan, it's going to be a Pats versus Seahawks Super Bowl. No. I don't think that's going to happen. High seeds, yeah. Don't think that's going to happen, no. Maddie, thank you for the 25. I think they'll get far, but I don't think they'll make it to the end. T-Bone and Derek for the sub. Ace and DTM for the sub. RBL and Poncho for the sub. Main, thank you for the 5. Kevo Neck for the sub. Taste for the sub. Joe Far, thank you for the 5. Dylan, thank you for the 10. Red Cross. Jane, thank you for the 5. Gifted's Leg, thank you for the 1,500. But he's pretty cool. Frankie for the $500 dono. Your parlay hit, brother. Thank you for the fucking 500 to Red Cross. Pretty cool Frankie. Mod, shout out Pretty Cool Frankie's Twitch. Love that guy. Nothing better than Vegas money, man. Yeah, take that shit right out of the fucking sports books pockets into Red Cross. Bang. There we go. I'll match that, too, while I'm matching all donos up to 10K. Soft 10K. Right now, we're at $850. Doubling that right now, we're at $1,600. But I'll do that at the end of stream. Pretty cool. Thank you for the fucking $500 dono, you absolute menace. W chat or W mans. Oh, I forgot to say, we also have, wait, I didn't mean to full screen my OBS. We have Milestones. Extra YouTube video for the week. Kind of a casual milestone that we have. I'll double upload maybe tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. I'll double upload this week. Or this in the next, 3 days. I'll double upload on one of my channels. Probably the main. Maybe the gaming. I don't know. We'll figure that out. THC drink, 2,500. And that's unmatched, right? This is just charity goal 5K right now for chat. I'll double that. That'd be 10K. But I know right now we would be at 1,800, but that doesn't mean we hit the dono goal. Dono goals for chat donations specifically, and then I'll double at the end of stream. THC drink 2,500. Chat video idea 3,500. Could be a vlog, could be a stream, could be a product review, could be a food review, could be something gross, something funny. Chat will decide. J Ford Steeler for the sub. John, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. But have a great stream. Also, Packers fans, I'm depressed because of last night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I understand that. I was sitting there talking to my friends while I was watching the game, and I was like, yo, if I could so see some dad that's a fan of the Packers just contemplating fucking just driving into a grocery store. Just head on into a 7-Eleven. Just slam the car into a fucking convenience store, dude. Just pissed. Absolutely mad. Especially if you paid to go see the game. Your team's up 21-3. You're like, oh, it's over. Even though it's that early on. And I know comebacks happen, but it's dude, 25 points fourth quarter. They got rolled. In the last quarter of the game. They were up the entire game. Anyways, catapult into a library. When do you think you're going to play God of War? No idea, man. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. What? Thank you for the 2,700 pennies. I'm Bunyan and Mr. Boar for the sub. Dragon, thank you for the sub. Yo, please refrain from sending bits today. Send it to the charity, please. If they're preloaded, I understand. Different thing. You already bought them. But please donate to the charity. Bongo, thank you for the 5 gifted. Doof, thank you for the 10 again. Tosina, Turnup for the sub. Zfush for the sub. Christina, thank you for the 10. Bree, thank you for the 3. Donating kind of nervous. Why are you nervous? SV for the 20. Play the Daggers game again. No. Not right now. Not today. Luis, thank you for the 1. My dad's birthday's coming up. Wondering if you could help me get something special. Just let me know. I DM'd you on Instagram. No. I'm sorry. I don't respond to chatters DMs. Have not for a long time. Parasociality, and I don't know your family. I hope you get a good gift for your dad, but I don't know what you're saying. You want me to buy your dad a gift? I don't know. Cyber, thank you for the 3. Torrified for the 10 to Red Cross. Cannon for the 50 to Red Cross. Sam, thank you for the 10. What kind of edibles do you recommend? Really depends. I just ask whatever the fucking guy at the counter tells me to get. Sale for the sub. Vex, thank you for the 3. Christina, thank you for the 10. C for the sub. Sarah for the 5. You help my mental health problems. Thank you, Asteroid, for the sub. ST for the sub. Sarah, thank you for the 5. To Red Cross. Came from YouTube recently. Sorry, can't donate more. No problem. Eternal for the sub. Blake, thank you for the 3. I want the 49ers to win, but I also don't think they will. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday. SV for the 5. Ambrose, thank you for the 5. Phantom for the sub. Nathan, thank you for the 3. Gel for the sub. CJ, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Wax for the sub. Lulu, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Savannah for the 25. Gerhard for the sub. Liv, thank you for the 20. Drew for the 5. Mason for the 2. Yeller for the sub. Court, thank you for the 2 subs. Crixie for the 25. Jess for the 10. Regal for the 25. Jax for the 3. Oscar for the 2. Jim Condon for the sub. Colin for the sub. B-Dog and Jill for the sub. Captain, thank you for the 3. Phantom for the 3. Level for the 3. Purple, thank you for the 10. Vixity for the sub. TRT, thank you for the 2. Tizzy for the 7. South, thank you for the 25. Ryo and Elon for the sub. Corden Giant and Spidey for the sub. Holy fuck. Damn. Flow State. We're at $1,098. Damn. Rundown of the videos we're reacting today, chat. Omni for the 3. Mr. Sun for the 3. Getting a lot of biddies right now. Please donate to the charity. Stop buying bits to send them to me. Send the money to the charity. 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 Not Joe Bart. Send the money to the charity, please. 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 Not that many people have preloaded bits. I know that. Some of you might. But not that many people have preloaded bits. Please do donate to the charity instead. Giselle, thank you for the 10. Luke for the 5. Urban for the 10. John for the 5. Joe Bart, thank you for the 10. Cole for the sub. Corrupted for the sub. Six, thank you for the 3. Big for the 3. Omni for the 3. Jackson for the sub. Mr. Stone for the 3. I was having a horrible day and your VODs made me laugh. Thank you. John, thank you for the 3. Again, you always make me laugh. Urban for the 3. Have a great stream. Appreciate it. Waving, thank you for the 15. Can you check my unban? Ugh. It better be good, buddy. It better be good. I do think that was probably an undeserved ban. They were just typing random non-English language characters. Probably deserved of a timeout. Unless that is... Yeah, you were just typing random letters. I'll unban. Should have been a timeout. Let me check, Joe. I just checked. I mean, you can reban if it's bad. Chase, thank you for the 10. Anonymous for the 5. Bree for the sub. Carlos for the 5. Wavy for the 15. And Ollie for the sub. Chat rundown of the videos. Starting out. Body cam video. Hoarders 911 call takes a terrifying turn. These Americans are stuck in the 1800s. Mennonites. We were going to watch this another day. Drew Binsky video. I haven't watched a Drew B video in a while. Drew B. Then we have another MJ, or M&J Metal collaboration of, or collage of videos here. We have Cool Finds, The Hangover Cure, some DVD stuff, and my yard sale sentimental finds. Very excited to watch M&J Metal. Love this guy. Always coming with the coolest finds from the yard sales. And he loves showing them to the audience. My favorite video of his was when he went metal detecting, and it was trash or treasure, but 80% of it was just scrap metal that he was holding up to the camera for like 8 minutes. It was riveting. My plane crashed and I survived 72 days in the Andes. This is a Lad Bible Stories video. Probably fairly serious of a video comparable to a lot of the other, things that we're going to be watching today. This one's probably going to be, obviously it's a body cam. It's probably going to be pretty serious. And then searching for the worst American sports team. We might not have time for this one, in which case we'll replace it with something that's shorter, and then we're still going to watch this. We're going to watch this amount of videos, but this one is a half hour long. Do we start with a body cam? Yeah. I usually always start with a body cam video. I don't know why. I feel like it gets the juices flowing. If you've watched my React days, I usually start with like a body cam or an informative video or a Darman video. That was way back. I don't really watch Darman anymore. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I feel like there's a type of video that I start with. Like, I wouldn't start with an M&J Metal video. Brick for the sub, Jax for the 2, O2 for the 2, Dominic for the 1, Noah for the sub, someone, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross. I work in law enforcement. You help me dissociate from the things I deal with at work. Well, I'm glad I'm able to help, and thank you for your fucking service, man. And I hope that your job's going all right. Giving, thank you for the 3, and hope you're all right as well. My girlfriend and I watch your videos all the time. Wish you the best of 2026. Thank you. God, thank you for the 25. Anonymous for the 1, DK for the sub, Bill, thank you for the 5, Charlie, thank you for the 5, Mogul, thank you for the 5, Burger for the sub, Jaden for the 10, Cleve for the 2, Spencer for the 10, Carlos, thank you for the 5, Briley, thank you for the sub, Jeff, thank you for the 3, JJ and World for the sub, Chicken for the sub, Bell, thank you for the 10, 21st birthday, happy birthday, Passive, thank you for the 10, Solar, thank you for the 25, Mason, thank you for the 10, Jax for the 2, Brick for the sub, Jeff, thank you for the 3, my sister's a mortician. That's a fun job. Mr. Thank you for the 3. Give me your Super Bowl predictions. I already did 11 months ago, Mr. Stone, and I'm going to stick to them. I only get one prediction. 11 months ago, I said it was going to be Bills-Eagles, and I'm going to stick to that. OCS for the sub. Best, thank you for the 3. Send videos to the video /dab, games at the game /dab. Whisper, thank you for the 35. Philosophy Channel, help me grow. Thank you. Mega, thank you for the 10. What did Indiana do to Oregon this weekend? The Peace War was a crime. What? Jacob, thank you for the 10. You helped me in my hardest times. Thank you. All right. Yo, lock in, chat. If I don't read donos for a little bit, I apologize, but I will get to them as we go through. We already unlocked the extra YouTube video for a week. We're at $1,868. I'll double that. Right now we're at $3,600. But that'll be later. I'm just waiting because there's no point in matching it now if more are going to come in. We're going to do... Oh, God. What the fuck? Derek FDB, you motherfucker. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Derek FDB, you motherfucker. For the $1,000 dono, you goddamn goat. Derek FDB, chat. You know Derek FDB. We watch his YouTube videos all the time. He's a fucking goddamn goat of a YouTuber. Do you stream? I feel like you never stream. Do you want to join my Cobblemon server? Do you want to, while I have you here, Derek, while I have you here, Dare Bear, do you want to join the Cobblemon server? Or, no, maybe? It's up to you. Entirely up to you. Anyways, thank you for the fucking $1,000 dono, dude. What the fuck? Also, send me your Discord. Do I have you on your on Discord? Even if you're not joining the Cobblemon. Just in general, bro. Thank you for the fucking $1,000 dono to Red Cross. Now we're at math, chat. What is 2,900 doubled? Almost 6K. Yes. Yes. 3 for the sub. Spidey and Hot for the sub. General, thank you for the 10. No matter who you root for, we all root for Red Cross. Donate and your football team will win the Super Bowl. All right, Zod, I feel like that might be a legality thing. I don't think we're allowed to say that. Donating will not increase the odds of your team winning the Super Bowl. However, it will help people. What's something that I could say that's incentivizing? You can't say that the team's going to win the Super Bowl if they donate. Eat out for the sub. Charlie, thank you for the 25. Are you going to play Subnautica 2? Yes. Brando, thank you for the 10. Dynamite for the 10. Anonymous for the 5. Grim, thank you for the 10. Gamer, thank you for the 5. Gifted, eat out for the sub. Smelly for the 3. There's a kid who watches your videos and streams in my health class. Charlotte, thank you for the 10. Eagles or 49ers? Eagles, bro. What? I'm an Eagles fan. Did Derek respond? Derek, you fucking motherfucker, dude. Thank you for the 1,000. Let me get a PC first. Hold up. You don't have a computer. How are you a YouTuber? Hold up. Don't you have like 1 million subscribers? Don't you have like 1 million subscribers? How do you not have your He's not making videos on his iPhone, chat. There's no shot you're editing videos. I swear to God, if you tell me you edit your videos on CapCut, I'm going to freak out. Oh, a laptop. Oh, okay. That's still a computer. That's a PC. You have a laptop. I thought you were going to say you edit your videos on like an iPad. I was going to fucking lose my shit. I was going to say there's no way. I was like, you're an anomaly in the YouTube world, man. Fucking editing videos on like CapCut on your fucking iPhone or some shit. Isn't a laptop not a PC? It's the same. It's not. It's not. It's functionally the same. A laptop does what a PC does. Or TTV for the sub, J for the sub. Molly, thank you for the 3. How to have an emergency surgery. I hope it went well. BMO and AK for the sub. Val, thank you for the 10. Sean, thank you for the 10. Accent for the sub. Ort for the sub. All right, chat. Let's lock in for the first fucking Oh, wait, no. I need to go grab the THC drink. Damn it. Why am I acting like I'm upset about that? I'll be back in 30 seconds. back. W vape break. That's not what it was, bitch. Bang! Cracking it. I'm not chugging it. Streaming for fucking another 4 hours, chat. If I chug it, I'm gonna... Sitting there. Dark for the 2 subs. Or in TGV for the sub. JJ, thank you for the sub. Molly for the 1. Jess, thank you for the 3. Alex, thank you for the 2. 2 Red Cross. Look in, chat. First video of the day. We're already at $2,965. Doubled. We're at basically 3K. I'm going to say 3K. Or not 3K, 6K. Matching for 3. All right. Bacon for the sub. It's Chew for the sub. Chug. All right, I'll do 1 big gulp. We're not chugging the whole thing, though. Ugh. Now I'll sip on it. Tyler, thank you for the 1. Annalise, thank you for the 5. Omni for the 10. Jeremiah for the 10 as well. Bacon is Chew for the sub. I don't know if you saw my donation to Red Cross. James, thank you for the 3. I mean, it should have popped up. I probably said it while I was rambling. All right. Lock in. More? No. Does it taste bad? They mask the flavor of weed. All right, 1 more big gulp. All right. Joe for the 1, James for the 10. Oh, 1 more. No, and then I just chugged the whole thing. Hoarders 911 call takes a terrifying turn. Lock in chat. Lock in chat. We have a lot of videos to get through. James, thank you for the 3. Joe for the 1. John, thank you for the 3. You get high, I'll also get high with you. Tiny for the sub, Tyler for the 1. Annalise, thank you for the 5. Omni for the 10. You don't need to do that. I remember there was... See, now you got me off topic. There was the one stream that I did. It was the MMA watch party. And it might have been Sketty. I don't know if it was Sketty. It was one of my chatters that was like, for every shot you take, I'm going to take a shot. I basically like almost blacked out that stream. That was not even because of that. I was like, okay, man, I don't think you need to do that. And then I ended up losing every bet that I had on the MMA fight. Took like 9 shots in 3 hours. And I like was hitting my car. It was terrible. It was a bad day. It was a fun time. But then I was eating runny eggs with my hands. That was a rough stream. Does that VOD still exist? Brady, wipe that from the servers. Does that VOD still exist? I was live at 2 a.m. playing Valorant, just eating eggs with my hands. I was so drunk. It was bad. Emma, thank you for the 1. O'Blair for the sub. Asher for the 1. Danny for the 3. Stir, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Tiny for the sub. John for the 3. Lock in chat. First video. Hoarders 911 call takes a terrifying turn.
On August 12th, 2024, officers with the Fitchburg Police Department in Wisconsin responded to a residence after a 911 hang-up call.
911, what's
Okay, are they always in Wisconsin? Is it? Oh, it's Midwest Safety. I feel like, dude, there's like 4 YouTube body cam channels that are big, and they're all like Wisconsin. Wisconsin or like Michigan. Why? Do they have like different laws or something on like releasing body cam videos, or is it just the dude in Wisconsin's just like really obsessed with his body cam videos?
the address of the emergency?
Hi, there's an issue though. We have no contact orders. And we saw each other. And he tried to break my neck.
Where did this happen?
What the fuck?
You know what? Never mind.
What follows is a welfare check.
You know what? Never mind. You can't hit the police with a never mind. That is, if you're calling, you're calling. Like, that's...
check that goes horribly wrong, and you'll never guess who placed the initial phone call.
What do you mean I'll never guess who placed the initial phone call? What is it going to be, like Jim Carrey or something? Like, what the fuck is that? Who is this guy that's commentating this video? You're never going to guess who placed the phone call. Who? Who would surprise me? I don't know anything about this story right now.
Fitchburg Police, Kevin, you need to come to the door. We aren't leaving. Someone was screaming for help. You need to come to the door. We're going to force our way in.
number, please?
Why do they just have shit? Oh, they're hoarders. I forgot about the title. I was going to say, why do they just have shit outside of their house? Like, is this even their property? Is this like a home or an apartment? They just have boxes.
Speak Spanish or only speak Spanish?
I think he speaks English.
Okay.
If I recall correctly.
All right.
Is he going to go jump through the fucking window?
Fitchburg Police.
Yeah, that's a risky play from a police officer there. Look through the window of a guy that was just apparently trying to murder somebody. Through the glass. Dude could just fucking stab you.
The door.
Coming in here is not going to be good because there's shit all along here.
Is that door open?
This?
No.
Wait, is there so much stuff inside this house that they can't open that door?
That one, yeah.
Nope, it's locked. 38, you're dead. Go ahead.
There's no way.
Try calling that number a few times.
Yo, if he, I feel like after like 10 knocks, they're not coming to the door. What if they're taking a shit? Then I'd call, give me a minute. Gonna wipe your ass.
Where the caller was?
Yeah. I have a... Last time I called it, it went right to voicemail.
Kevin, you need to come to the door. We need to make sure you guys aren't hurt.
Okay, they're saying guess who called. I'm gonna guess that Kevin called. Like the person that said this person was trying to snap my neck, I feel like it was the guy, like he was ratting on himself.
Nah, it just goes to voicemail again. It rang that time, though.
No, really. Kevin G? No, not Kevin G. The 10-year-old TikToker.
Fitchburg Police, Kevin, come to the door.
Oh my God, it's Kevin Gates. That would shock me. Now that would shock me. If this body cam video, he said who called is gonna shock you. Now if I saw Kevin Gates open the door,
No neighbor said any, or
I got 2 phones. Called you on the wrong one. Sorry.
answered. Yeah.
I talked to the woman. She didn't hear anything.
Okay.
He says he didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Well, the service happened out here in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, and that's what she saw.
And then they both went back in here. Okay.
She was
Bro,
really
just kick down the door, motherfucker. I mean, come on.
worried about him because
I'm saying kick down the door now.
he looked really panicked.
You haven't seen anybody in there?
No.
Kevin McAllister, this turns to a Home Alone situation. Chad, the last name's redacted. This could be Home Alone. We don't know. Maybe there's going to be a marble trap set for them when they open the door.
There's one bedroom that the
You're
blinds
so right.
are pulled, you can't see.
They haven't tried the doorknob yet. When they try the doorknob, it's going to be hot.
We could see in the other bedroom, but I think Odell say those blinds are closed now too.
They both speak English, don't they? Yeah.
I didn't know they both still lived here. It's been a minute.
We do have a third roommate too.
Oh, like, I don't understand how the cop's not worried that he's literally, this is the most vulnerable position he could be in. Like, they could just kill him. Right there.
It's been a minute.
Like, what the fuck? Taylor, thank you for the 10. Now, thank you for the 25. Counter, thank you for the 3. Mug, thank you for the 4. Batch for the sub. Ryan for the sub. Smokey for the 3. Switch for the sub. Jake, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Josh, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. 80s for the 20. Babbling, thank you for the 10. Peter for the 1. Frank, thank you for the 10. Smokey and Larry, Danny for the sub. Timmy for the 5. Jacob for the 10. Emma, thank you for the 165 for the sub. Oblayer for the sub. Ashton, thank you for the 1. Danny for the 3. Stirsky, thank you for the 25. Tiny for the sub. John for the 3. Charlie, thank you for the 20. Damn, what are we at right now? $3,188. W fucking chat, bro. 4 for the sub, dish for the sub.
We do have a third
Right now we'll be at 6,200 something.
roommate too. Can't remember his name. It's probably in there, but
It is. So Odell, why don't you go grab the 40 out of back of my car?
Okay. Do they have a warrant? I don't think they need one for a distress call, right?
I don't know if this is going to be movable. We'll have to see.
You do announcements, Clint?
They do? I don't think they do. If somebody called and said that they were trying... Dude, they called and said their neck was getting snapped.
And then Lisa and JP, you guys are hands team. Back in my car. So Odell, why don't you go grab the 40 out of back of my car?
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to be movable. We'll have to see.
You do announcements, Clint. And then Lisa and JP, you guys are hands team. I'll back you guys up.
Fitchburg Police! Kevin, come to the door. You gotta talk to us. We're going to be coming in. Fitchburg Police. Need to check your welfare, so you need to come to the door now or we are coming in. Are you in there? It's Fitchburg Police. Final warning, we are coming in.
Do you think anybody's home? Bro, based on the title, there has to be somebody in the house.
If you hear us, let us know that you hear us and that you're coming to the door.
so I can get for the reference.
Kevin, you need to come to the door. We're coming in.
Fitchburg Police.
What the fuck is... Oh my god.
A lot of shit.
There's so much stuff it's blocking the door. How does the person even get inside?
No. We better deploy.
Wow.
This is on
There's a dog!
Fitchburg Police.
Holy shit. This is worse than most hoarding shows. What is all this stuff? It's the thing that's different. I feel like the thing that's different between this and hoarding shows is this just kind of looks like plastic stuff and like items. Whereas hoarding shows, it's like rotting food that's like caked into the carpet. Oh god, maybe that might be the case here. Wow. Where do they even fucking sit down? They got a big ass, you got a 50-inch flat screen. Where are you gonna fucking watch it? On the cardboard boxes?
Kevin, are you in here?
Fitchburg Police.
The Halloween decoration's still up.
Kevin, you need to come to the door right now and make yourself known.
Fitchburg Police.
Yep.
All right, come on up.
They're here? Why? Yo. They knocked on your door 100 times. Did you think they were gonna walk away?
He's coming.
Is he like butt naked or something? What's happening?
I'm gonna have you go all the way outside. Or do you need an ambulance? All right, go all the way outside.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Is Kevin up there?
Is he back there or no?
Is he? Is he?
Go.
Okay. Come with me.
Go with my.
What the fuck?
Go on.
What's his name, Kevin?
Oh, that wasn't Kevin. Who was that? Oh, was that the person that called?
Kate, you want to take it for me then?
I'm gonna stay with.
No, just stay there for now.
Okay.
Kevin.
Oh my god, no, this is so scary. Because you don't know, you are not going to be able to, there's so many things going on, like so many sensory inputs, because there's so much shit in the fucking room, like you don't know where he is. Like he could just be hiding under the trash.
Then hold them one at a time here. Let's take the bathroom first. Go, GP.
Clear. Clear.
All right, hold there, Kevin. Or Clint. Kevin, are you in here?
What did he unholster, a taser or a gun?
Kevin.
Oof. I don't think that's a bad, I think you should be swing peeking with a gun right now. He's not announcing himself. The woman that was called and her entire body was blurred ran out of the house. Like, he probably has a weapon right now.
Kevin.
Oh my god, dude, like he's in this mound. He's in this mound of trash. Oh my god, inside the closet. Where the fuck is he? Like he could literally be hiding in this shit.
Was it?
Kevin, come out of the closet now.
I got taser here too.
Is he in the... Well, they hear you, bro. Why don't you just tear gas the room? Is that not, like, protocol? I feel like if that motherfucker's hiding in the closet, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fucking pop a tear gas can in here. It's probably gonna suck for you in a minute.
Closet door's closed.
Oh, here. Kevin, come out.
You just smoke him out. That's not legal.
You got him. Quit playing games here, man.
This closet door's closed, though.
Kevin, come on.
This is, like, stressing me out.
We'll take one more in here with us.
I don't think he's in the closet. I feel like he's gonna be somewhere else.
Lisa, which bedroom is he in? The one that we were in or the one in the back?
Oh my god, he's just on the bed. Yo, if there's a moment where I see like this, like you're peeking through and there's just a guy's eyeballs.
AC unit on in there?
There's no AC unit in there, so is he in here?
It's got to be in here.
Alright.
Where is he?
All right, hold on.
Kevin, if you're in here, make yourself known.
Hold on one
You're
second.
clearing in there, Pete. We'll just...
Okay, we're gonna hold here. Let's check around this bed quick.
Okay, yeah.
Check under the bed. Nah, that's the craziest maneuver ever. Bro, you always check under the bed knowing there's going to be nothing under there. In this situation, yo, nah, I'm not peeking my head under the fucking bed. That's terrifying. I'd stand on top of that shit. Is he under there?
There.
Oh, he's not under there.
Alright, so...
Alright.
Where the fuck is he?
Kevin! We know you're in the closet. You need to call out to us right now.
Moving. We got movement.
Kevin! Kevin! Stand up right now with your
Yes,
hands
guys.
raised.
You got him on the left side?
Yeah, left side over here.
Okay.
Kevin, right now, stand up with your hands raised.
Where is he? Oh my god, move the fucking
Do you
door!
have a knife on you, Kevin? Kevin, do you have a knife?
Oh, he's hiding behind the clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, stop
Keep
right
your
there.
hands,
Stop.
Hands up now.
Drop the knife.
Stop.
Drop the
Drop
knife.
it. Drop it now.
From this point on, the audio from all 3 body cameras provided by the Wisconsin Department of Justice cuts out almost entirely.
The knife.
Drop it.
Drop the
I'm
knife.
over the stairs.
Stay down.
Get over.
Kevin!
The suspect, identified in the video as Kevin, received 3 gunshot wounds to the chest. Officers immediately began the process of extricating Kevin from the apartment and began giving life-saving measures. He was taken to the hospital where he died from his wounds 3 days later.
What? Did he, like, try to stab the officer?
His obituary listed a pulmonary embolism as the cause of
What is that?
death. According to Isthmus, an independent local news source out of Madison, Wisconsin, friends and family identified Kevin as the individual who placed the initial call to 911. The Wisconsin Department of Justice
Wait, Kevin called it on himself?
source out of Madison, Wisconsin. Friends and family identified Kevin as the individual who placed the initial call to 911.
Bro, we literally said that. That's not that crazy. I feel like that was the only thing that it could have been. He called the cops on himself that he tried to choke out his girlfriend. Why no taser? I don't know. I will say I think they, in that situation, they probably could have tased him or hit him with a beanbag gun, but they did get the call that he was trying to snap his, like, girlfriend's neck or whoever he was with. And he was holding a knife, didn't drop it, and then started running at, like, he was jumping over the trash towards the officer's body cam that we saw. That is odd, though.
The Wisconsin Department of Justice Division of Criminal Investigation concluded their investigation of the incident and found that the officers involved were not criminally liable.
Oh, he's still struggling after they shot him. Okay.
Involved were not criminally liable.
Trying to save your life, Kevin.
Wow, that's a fucking That is a sad fucking end to that video, man. Wow.
On August.
I want to read the comments. Hold up. Lived with a hoarder, the amount of stuff they accumulate is staggering. Fucking who cares about the hoarder shit right now, bro? That kid was hiding behind a fucking bag of trash with a knife. I still have no idea why he was shot. I find it convenient all the audio started to malfunction. It was redacted, not malfunction. The police never released the actual shooting to the public. That's why they have an independent investigation team. They don't investigate themselves. Even the family are alleging that the police shooting wasn't justified. Even the family aren't alleging that the police shooting was justified. Yes, so if they were able to see that footage, then they know that he did rush them. I don't want to say that makes me feel better, but it makes me feel like they did the right thing there. You know what I mean? In the sense of like, if the guy's own family isn't like, you murdered my son, then like he probably did try to run at them with a knife. Landed for the sub. Binks, thank you for the 3. Y'all ever be doing the alcohol and drinking the weed, brother? Getrex, thank you for the 5. B and I'm so for the sub. Shyland for the sub. King Wolves for the $500 dono. W King Wolves as well. Brother, I gotta say, number one, congratulations on the recent success. Been seeing that you've been popping off on stream recently. Secondarily, thank you for the fucking dono to Red Cross. Dub. Sewer and Loco for the sub. Ryan for the sub. In Your Mouth for the 10. Michael for the sub. Silly for the 25. Dark, thank you for the 1,050 bits. Irvin for the 25. Frankie, thank you for the 50. Damn. Frankie just chilling. W as well. W to Red Cross. Thank you for Frankie just chilling. Appreciate the fucking dono, bro. SJ, thank you for the 5. Voice crack. Hot and Javi for the sub. Love for the sub. Tina for the 3. OE and 4 for the sub. Dizzy Ghost for the sub. Charlie for the 20. Kata, thank you for the 3. Taylor for the 10. That for the 25 as well. Chat, what are we at total? $3,803, which is $7,600 total. Dub, dude. Landon for the sub. Binks, thank you for the 3. Also, we unlocked, before we go next video, chat video idea. All right, chat. It could be a vlog. It could be a product review. It could be a gaming video. It could be whatever. What should the video idea be? Vagisil review. I can't review Vagisil. I don't have a vagina. Thank you for requesting that, though. Let's move to the next suggestion. Please, a vlog. Okay, a vlog of what? Vlog of what? I still need to do the AC vlog where I go gamble at every casino. I want to do a thrift store vlog, so not those two. Because those are already ideas. Well, it could be those two, but I already have those as ideas. I'm not testing a rhino pill. Brother. A trip cooking vlog. Cooking vlog. Go to Japan. That's pretty hard to schedule. Abandoned places. Flavored condom review. Okay. Theme park. Bad dragon review. Okay, we're getting a lot of non-serious. Another hike. You're typing hike wrong. For the chatter that's typing that. You're typing the H-I-C-K, not H-I-K-E. Casino weed review. Weed review. Haunted hotel review. I would want to do like an Airbnb one. Like a low-rated Airbnb or like haunted house review. Like stay at a haunted house. I don't know where like like legit haunted houses are though. You know what I mean? Like so many haunted houses are probably like fake as shit. All right, we'll do a poll of a few. The Clown Motel. What the fuck is that? All right, which? Rent a Lambo. Pass. Pass. Out of fear that I would crash it. Out of fear that I would crash the car. Escape room vlog. Oh my god, a vlog with Jack Pembroke. Well, that's kind of relying on him, not me. Salvia trip. Brother. Fishing vlog. That could be fun. Camping vlog. I don't know when I would fucking go. Fishing would have to wait until it's not winter. But I could do that. I could do a fishing vlog. Camping vlog. Fishing vlog in the summer would be fun. That would be really fun. I don't know where I would go. What's like a good fishing spot in the Northeast? Like probably some river, right? Like river fit. I would have to get a fishing license. That's not hard though. You just have to pay for one, I'm pretty sure. The Atlantic Ocean? No, dude, the ocean in the Northeast sucks, dude. It's all like bluefish. Fucking ass. I've been fishing. The majority of the fishing I've done is in Florida, in the Keys. I did go fishing in the Bahamas. I've caught some big fish, chat. I don't want to say I've caught some cool fucking fish, but I'm not catching no bitch ass trout where they're like, I caught that bitch where you're like holding that motherfucker, reel him in for 40 minutes. You gotta gaff him, then he bleeds all over the place. You hit him in the head with a bat, so you don't start flopping, dude. Remember, since I was young, I remember my dad took me fishing. He was like, all right, you got to kill the fish. I'm like, how do you kill it? Hands me a bat. I go, it's time to prove my worth. It's time to prove my worth against this thing. Hit the wahoo in the head. They die instantly. So before the people are like, that's animal abuse, most motherfuckers throw them in the ice cage without killing them. Just so you know. Most people that go fishing alive into the ice. Into the ice. I'll hit him in the head with a bat. Bonk. Which is fucked. I don't think it's fucked to hit him in the head with a bat. You're putting them out of their misery in a sense. It's like, all right, I'm killing you to eat you. So let me kill you, then throw you in the ice. Versus just like alive, it's flopping. Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, so now we're okay. So I'll put like 2 vlog options and then 2 other things. Red Dead's probably going to be a veto here. I did think about it. I think I have the audience now that would watch Red Dead. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to like say that event. It's not anytime soon, but like there is a world where I could play Red Dead 2 now. Years ago, my audience had a low attention span. I think a lot of you guys still do, but like it would just be a lower viewer stream. Like, but I think people would watch it. I would have to restart though, because I played that like 3 years ago. Valorant, Ghost of Tsushima, ghost hunting with somebody. I'll put ghost hunting, but I don't know, like, chat, I would really need to do research on that. I'll put ghost hunting, but, like, where am I going to go ghost hunting? Like, that's just Lego set build. Already did that. Gummy versus real food. Sure. That was an NPC comment. You ever see the show Is It Cake? Where they're just like, you guys are going to be tasked with determining what of these 6 items is cake. And then you're going to make your own. And we're going to have C-list celebrities guess whether or not it's cake. And then they bring on the extra from The Walking Dead. The extra from The Walking Dead. Hello, hello. You probably remember me. Right? That's me. That's me. Today I'm going to be guessing, is it cake? Solo camping, ASMR stream. No. Try every Oreo. Ooh. That's a good one. I should do that one regardless. Ooh, go on a cruise. Cruise vlog. I'm going to replace ghost hunting. If I do ghost hunting, I'm going to need to go ghost hunting with a YouTuber that knows how to ghost hunt. Like, what the fuck? My dumb ass is going to walk out there with an EMF reader and just be like, meep, 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 meep. So I heard somebody died here. Show yourself. Like, what would I do? Sam and Colby? Bro, I don't know Sam and Colby, though. Like, I know who they are, but I don't know them. Most people are voting fishing vlog, camping vlog, and try every Oreo. Cruise vlog. Chat, the cruise vlog would be me just trying every bar at the cruise. It wouldn't actually just be a cruise vlog. I would go on a 3-day cruise and then just probably go on a 3-day cruise, take 2 days off stream, and then just fucking go to every bar at the the cruise ship. Diamond Gym. What is with people saying that? What is Diamond Gym? What is Diamond Gym? Is that like a meme or that's like an actual thing? Go to it. Diamond Gym. Search it up. Diamond Gym's just, it's just, what do you mean? Diamond Gym Fitness, Diamond Gym Experts, the world's most dangerous gym. Diamond Gym TikTok. The Diamond Gym. It's just people lifting. Like, I don't understand the meme. All right, fishing vlogs winning. And then camping vlog. Let me write that down. I'm going to have to buy a fishing license, but I'm down to go. Fishing vlog. I have so many vlogs that I have to do. I have like a vlog idea list. Where is that? Yeah, I want to do a golf vlog. I want to do a golf vlog where I do like one of those challenges where you have to take a shot of Fireball at every hole. Camping vlog, which we could just do in general, but the fishing vlog will prioritize. The gambling vlog, I want to go to a bunch of thrift stores and give myself challenges of things that I have to find and products I have to get. Dude, there's so many fun things that I could do. Bowling vlog would be pretty boring. All right, guys, so today I'm bringing my hammer 15-pound ball, and we're going to be striking up the lanes to see how many pins I can knock over. We're going to be going for a high ones, maybe low 200 score today. 210 is around the sweet spot of what we're going to try and hit. That'd be lame. All right, fishing vlog 1. Speaking for the sub, Heavy, thank you for the 10. Jake for the sub, Elijah for the 3. Halo for the 3. Sheep, thank you for the 1,000. But he's Yomo and Venom for the sub. Benji, thank you for the 10. Spencer for the 3. How much would you raise during a charity stream for you to play Red Dead 2? I would do a... Here's the problem. I need to play Life is Strange still. So I'm not going to commit to playing an even longer game when I haven't even played Life is Strange. Dead by Daylight, we're writing off the books right now because they have DDoS problems. But we might bring that back if that gets fixed. I got to look into that and ask Brady about it. But Life is Strange, we still need to play. And so I don't want to commit to an already 15-hour game and then commit to a 60-hour game. Benji, thank you for the time, especially with this being a gaming time of the year. Like, it'd be easier for me to commit, and we're doing GTA 5 story mode. I can't commit to Red Dead 2 right now. Like, I'm not opposed to it anymore, but there's no time. Ivory, thank you for the 3. Pete for the sub. Tommy, thank you for the 10. Gifteds. Sir, thank you for the 5. Pablo for the 3. Clueless for the 3. Zachy, thank you for the 10. She, thank you for the 5. 5 Gifteds. Glummy and Not for the sub. TB, thank you for the 3. Mark for the sub. Cruz for the 3. Manny for the 1. Lucas, thank you for the 5. Gifteds. John for the sub. She for the sub. Miles for the 5. Pigs, thank you for the 3. Landon for the sub. Gath, thank you for the 5. Wolves, thank you for the 500 again to Red Cross. Cherry for the 10. Ozzy for the 2. Jam for the 3. Adam and Leighton for the subs. JJ for the sub. Olivia for the 3. Bush for the sub. Rose and Smake for the sub. Mischievous for the sub. Thank you guys for the nice messages as well. I'm sorry I'm not reading them. I'm skimming them. But I can't read all of them. And I'm sorry for your loss, Jam. Truly. All right. Chat, we are at $3,856 right now. Dub. Matching that, we're at $7,600. Next fucking video. These Americans are stuck in the 1800s.
Communities in America live.
Do another race to the end zone. What, the NFL thing? That was like a teaser for the Fortnite event. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm allowed to say this. It's what the fucking teaser event's for. There's a Fortnite event where, like, that's what it's leading up to. All the race to the end zone videos that you're seeing of, like, Jerome ASF and me and the Botez sisters and fucking Hannah Rose and all these other people, it's like we're going to be teamed in a Fortnite event against each other. Like, that's what it is. No, it's not a leak. That's what the announcement is. Like in the in that race to the end zone, we play Fortnite and go tournament at the end of the year. Tournament at the end of the season. I'm not giving away any info. It's just a tournament at the end of the season. So it's not another race to the end zone. It's literally just gonna be that. Willie for the sub. Rail, thank you for the 3. Jerry for the 10. All right, lock in. These Americans are stuck in the 1800s. Chat, lock in. When is Life is Strange stream? Not for a while. I've been saying that. Because the S&Ps right now, and then February is so many other game drops that it's probably going to be like March, if I had to guess. Lock in. Americans are stuck in the 1800s.
One of the most mysterious communities in America lives right over that tree line. You've heard about the Amish, but what about the Mennonites? This extreme Christian community doesn't believe in high school or college, lives off what their land provides, and
I didn't know that about Mennonites. See, like, I feel like a lot of people assume I just know a lot or more than I do about religion and Christianity, for that matter, because I studied theology and then went to college for philosophy and religion. But, I mean, I don't know about many. I know about, like, the main denominations of Christianity. You know, like Anglican, Catholic, non-denominational, Protestant, you know, like all that. I get the gists. Baptist. But it's like, I don't know a lot of the traditions, or even like Mormons I know about. I don't really know a lot about Mennonites or the Amish.
Christian community doesn't believe in high school or college, lives off what their land provides, and completely bans the internet.
Are you familiar with YouTube? I mean, I've heard the name a lot.
What would happen if I sneak in to spend 24 hours?
I feel like that's cap, bro. I watched it. There's like one movie that jokes about that where it's like, do you know what a computer is? And the guy's like, no, never heard of one. I'm like, they've heard of a computer. Like, even if you're a Mennonite and you don't use the technology, you know what a computer is. You know what I mean? Like, even if you yourself have never touched a computer, in your day-to-day life where you're interacting with non-Mennonites, you've heard of what a computer is. Somebody's mentioned or you've seen one. No, I don't. Okay, well, Big Incher, you're not a Mennonite because you're fucking watching me right now.
In their lives. I'm heading to
fucking jackass. I mean, are we serious right now? Oh, I don't know what a computer is. Well, you're using one.
Northern Wisconsin to find out.
Why is everything, we were just watching a body cam video in Wisconsin. Why is everything, I gotta go to Wisconsin. I gotta see what's going on in Wisconsin. Why is everything in fucking Wisconsin?
Sneak in to spend 24 hours in their lives. I'm heading to Northern Wisconsin to find out.
Sure, that's me. Marcus Martin's my name. I'm worship.
The Mennonites take church very seriously, and if you're wondering why those dudes just kissed, it's because of their strict interpretation of the Bible. Take this line from Thessalonians, greet all with a holy kiss. I shake a few hands and everyone is wondering, what am I doing here? Outsiders never come, but the minister invites me to join Sunday Mass and hear their choirs sing.
Do they know that he's filming? Wow, this is giving me like flashbacks back because I used to be like a practicing Catholic and I used to go when I was a kid, and I'm not making fun of this, but I'm just saying like this was like all kids have this same experience if you had to go to church. But it's like you're 6 years old and you're bored in church, so you start playing like tic-tac-toe on like a piece of paper. Some shit like that. Like I remember just being in church being like, I am so bored. Because you don't know what God is. You can't really explain, like most 6-year-olds don't perceive God on the same level as like Santa Claus, but like they understand them in the same sense. It's like you don't understand the gravity of like what a God is. So you're just like sitting there like, dude, why is everybody singing? Who's this guy up here fucking talking about repentance? I don't even, what does that mean? You're just fucking sitting there. Dude, it's like, and your parents bring you because they want you to like know what the faith is, but it's like, you're not going to get it.
Notice how the men and women are separated? It doesn't matter if you're a family, because gender is one of the ways the Mennonites organize their society and understand their roles.
Amen. Depart in peace.
Well, it was different, wasn't it?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Thank
And
you.
your name again?
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah.
After Mass, the minister, Joel, takes me under the...
See, like, I can never personally get behind, I mean, organized religion in general. But, like, I could never be a Mennonite, but I like, respect that, like, how respectful they are. You know what I mean? Like, they're very friendly. They want you to be a part of the faith. Like, it's nice.
The church to check out the only school in the community, which stops after 8th grade.
This is first and second.
That's a little crazy. 8th grade is the last education. I'm assuming they're still getting taught stuff after 8th grade, though, no? It's like they're going up to 8th grade so they learn how to read and write and, like, do basic math, English, and, like, other functional forms of, like, just knowledge. And then after that, the Amish abuse their children. These aren't Amish people. And I don't know about that specifically. I would have to look into that. I have heard some bad things about certain Amish families, but not the Amish people as a whole. Anyways, moving on. What was I going to say? Fuck. Were you ever Amish? No, but I've been to an Amish market before, and let me tell you, they make some good shit. What was I going to say? Oh, after 8th grade. Yeah, do you think they learn other stuff? I mean, they have to. There's no way it just stops. Like, they're going to start working. Like, after 8th grade, they probably start working.
In grade? We don't generally do college and that type of thing. There's a lot of downsides to college, and if you're interested in serving the Lord and living out the Bible.
I'm inside the first grade classroom here in the school. Pretty bizarre.
The only counterpoint, it's not even a counterpoint, it's just like a question I would want to bring up, and this isn't me dissing the religion by any means. It's more so, like, this is just what we would talk about in philosophy and religion. It's like, what do I think about this? The only problem is, like, if you're saying, like, he was, like, saying college is bad, or, like, college is a waste of time. Like, I don't think college is for everybody, but to say college is bad as a whole makes it seem a lot more like you're kind of removing them from learning a lot of critical thinking skills that might lean them to leave the faith. Like, I'm not saying that of all of Christianity, but it's like just the way of living of like, okay, this is how we function. It's like, all right, we're going to hard cut off your education when you're 13, 14, and you're not going to learn anything. You're going to learn other stuff, but you're not going to learn anything on an academic or like reason critical thinking level, like outside of what you know yourself and how you learn it yourself and maybe with your family members through communication. It's like that limits you from being able to question the faith.
The Mennonites trace their roots to Europe during the Protestant Reformation, a revolt against Catholicism. They're inspired by this guy, Menno Simons, a Catholic priest who was excommunicated by the church, but he disagreed with other Protestant reformers about the Bible and infant baptism, promoting adult baptism instead. Facing persecution for their beliefs, the Mennonites moved to the U.S. and elsewhere, where they formed tight-knit communities.
I mean, I don't really have a problem. The way I always was told was like, you want to baptize your kid Catholic at a young age because if they die at a young age, they're still a part of that religion. But then it's also like, well, you would still have the innocence of a child. I think like, if I could go back and choose, I wouldn't have been. I was baptized Catholic. I wouldn't have been. But I had no choice in the matter, right? Like, I was already initially integrated into the faith. This video's low-key boring. All right, fuck out of the stream, Puna. You don't need to be here, dumbass. Sorry. I'm not trying to be an ass, but it's just like when people complain, it's just leave. Just leave. Not every video is going to be funny or something. You know, it's like, you don't have to watch. Some things are going to be educational. It's my stream, right? People do that all the time. I just like hard shut that shit down. I'm sorry I was being an ass there to you. But it's like if you're outwardly being like, this video's kind of boring me. You're choosing to be here. Anyways. Sorry, dude, you're good. I'm sorry I was an ass there. But it's just like I always get hostile towards people that complain in my chat. Anyways. I would have chose not to be baptized because I was already integrated into a faith that I now don't believe. So it's like very confusing.
We've just been mingling with the people here, and one of the families invited us into
Like,
their
I think that's good they let them choose when they're an adult.
house for lunch. So of course, I said yes. I'm really excited to try local food and enter a Mennonite's home.
Welcome to our house.
Thank you very much. How are you?
Glad to have you with us.
Thanks for having us. Hi. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
First thing you see when you walk inside a Mennonite's house are all the shoes for all the kids. Look at this. All in a rack right there.
Why are they all black Skechers?
There's a lot of shoes. This house is really amazing, really pink and purpley. And there's so many rooms. In the bathroom, there's this wall of toothbrush for all the kids. Look at all these toothbrushes.
So this is my wife's side of the family.
How many grandkids do your parents have?
They're around 70 on her side, and then
70 grandkids, bro. Holy shit.
on this side, this is my parents here, and they have 15 children, and they have 135 grand.
135? Yo, you're forgetting motherfuckers' names. Your fucking family could hold a football tournament. You have enough people for like multiple teams. 135 direct descendants of you. 135 grandkids as one person. Bro, you're forgetting all their names. Yo, Christmas gotta be hell for them. Everybody's gonna get $1. $1. Not even. I mean, god damn, dude. 135 people? You get gifts for all of them? That's terrible.
Children.
They have 135 grandchildren.
Right. They just had their 135th. And my brother Matthew was number.
Yo, they're actually, I'm so serious. They have to, those grandparents have to not remember 60 of their grandkids' names.
15. And so you can see he's just getting a good start on his family. So, you know.
Do you know the names of all your first cousins?
Not quite.
Don't know the names of your first cousins. Wow. Like, those people are very related to you. Like, that's first cousins, like, what? That's like 24% or 25%. Like, averagely, like a fourth of their blood is yours.
Almost. How you guys doing? Can you remind me of your name again? It's
I'll get you.
What is it?
Kenlin.
Kenlin.
I'm Christopher.
Christopher. This is your house?
Yep.
Can you give me a little tour?
Sure. That's my oldest brother's.
Yo, I like the nostalgia of those staircases that make that noise, but I always think about how, like, that's got to be the worst structural, like, I mean, good for safety, but, like, say you're trying to, like, sneak away from, like, a robber, you're fucked. Like, that shit. It's so, you can't walk quietly in that house.
We're in Cardis's room.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is Joseph and I's room.
Nice. How many people are sleeping in this house, including your family and the company?
13. Well, right now it'd be 16.
Yeah, and I think the most we've ever had in one night is what, 40?
Oh, wow.
I think was the most. Yeah, and
40
so we just kind of
people.
stacked them in.
Open the jar.
And,
Oh, whoa. What is in here?
that's my wife's canning shelves. Like, so she
A lot of pickles.
cans a lot and then, you know, freezes, and so
Wow, so she sells them, or she?
No,
Yo, it is, okay, Mennonites, I feel like are talked about a lot less because have you ever seen, like, on Netflix, they have series where it's, like, Breaking Amish. And it'll be, like, them just going to a grocery store. Or, like, it'll start out with that, and then it'll be, like, the first date they've gone on with, like, a non-Amish man or something. And it's, like, very, no, dude, those shows are interesting, but it's like slop TV. It's like, it's turning something that's mildly informative to complete dog shit. It's like, now you're not actually learning about the Amish way of life or why they'd want to leave. It's just like, hey, I kind of want to go on a date. And it's like, oh, okay, so now this is like, or they have like other, Netflix has like a farmer's dating show. I need a wife that's going to help me tend to the cornfields. I mean, what are we fucking, why is that TV? Why is that CV? Why is there an entire show dedicated to farmers dating? What?
It's just for our family.
Wow.
Yo, dude, did you just do an on-screen celebration? Was that channel points? I gotta disable that shit. That motherfucker's throwing hearts up on my screen. None of that! That was 10K bits? You said bits? You spent 10K bits? I thought that shit was channel points. What? Why? I didn't even know that was a thing. Who sent that? Beyond Gage, Leon Das, 08 for the sub, Doggo for the 3, Obag for the sub, Josh for the 3, for the sub, Alex for the 10, Speed, thank you for the 3, Pickle for the sub, Big and HC for the sub, Griffin for the 15, Anonymous for the 20, to Red Cross, Pepis, thank you for the raid, Rock for the 3, Omar for the 10, Porter, thank you for the 5, That Guy and Sid for the 3, D1 for the sub, I for the 3, CJ, thank you for the 10, D1 for the sub, Pacific and HS for the sub, D1 for the sub, Izzy, thank you for the 50, to Red Cross, Zolbar, thank you for the 15, Willie for the sub, Ralph, thank you for the 3, Jerry for the 10, Ozzy, thank you for the 2, Jam, thank you for the 3, Caden for the sub, lock in. Yo, whoever said those bits, thank you, bro. I gotta remove on-screen celebrations. How I can't remove it? I'm not allowed to move. Bro, the reason I don't like on-screen celebrations is because I miss them. I can't see them. Don't remove it? All right, we'll keep it, but I can't, like... Oh. I can't see them. You guys got to let me know when I have one of those. Beyonce for the 3. Deleted Twitch, had to cancel my sub. Doggo for the 3. In the hospital for stage 4 bone cancer. Oh my God. F cancer in the chat, man. Chemo's running. You helped me get through really rough times. Spreads in my lungs. The doctor said if it doesn't go away, I die in 2 months, give or take. You're more help than you could ever know. Well, I'm glad I'm able to help, man. But I'm sorry that you're going through that. That's terrible, Doggo. Keep pushing through, bro. Please. I hope the chemo treatments go well, man. Alex for the 10 to Red Cross. Chibart for the sub. Damn, dude. I hope the treatments go well. I'm sorry I read that late. Or if I've missed some bit donos as well. Like, I haven't been reading a lot of the messages. Or not bit donos, just regular donos. Ivory, thank you for the 4. Ozzy for the 2. Broke my leg. Hope you're all right, bro. All right. Lock in, chat. Save Lays. Thank you for the $100 dono, brother. We're at $4,099. Dub in the fucking chat. We're going to be at 8K to Red Cross because I'm going to match that. Plush for the sub, J. Thank you for the 3. Lock in. Miss, thank you for the 10. Lock in.
A lot of, yeah, just a lot of work. Yeah, well, this is, we're coming into winter, so she's put up a supply for a whole year.
Yeah, it's not all technology. Like, they still have a freezer and a refrigerator. But do you think that freezer runs on electricity? Yes.
This is,
I doubt there's ice.
We're coming into winter, so she's put up a supply for a whole year.
All right, give me the tour up here.
This is my dad.
I want to know, like, the specifics of what they are and aren't allowed to use.
And mom's bedroom.
Nice.
So that's where they sleep, and then there's a master bathroom right there.
Nice and pink.
That's right. Small.
Like, that's not, like, they had a lamp.
Okay.
It's no internet. Like, no high-grade technology. Electricity, I'm assuming cars are probably okay.
Oldest.
Hi.
Like, but like maybe not a higher, you could probably have a car, but I'm assuming you couldn't have the one, the touchpad in the middle, like a Tesla or like a smart pad, like something like that.
2 sisters. This is their room.
Nice.
My younger sisters. Youngest 4 sisters sleep in here.
So how many siblings do you have?
10.
What are their names? Go. Youngest to oldest.
Kimberly, Adela, Liliana, Filene, Janelle, Jaleesa, Joseph, me, Christopher, Jacinda, Carlos.
All right.
That's reminded me of like 21's Kids and Counting. Remember that fucking show? And they would just change the title of it because they just kept popping out kids. I feel like at that point it had to be for the show, bro. Had to be for the show. Like being like the 3rd youngest kids from 21 Kids and Counting, it's like, all right, they were just popping you out. Either it was that or they're just, they're not wearing, he doesn't got a glove. You know, he's just, every time it's just another kid, you know. Get it going. Mennonites aren't allowed to listen to music, so they become great singers instead. That's crazy. I feel like that's not that high grade of technology. Is it just music, listening to music itself, like, versus making it? Because they had music, like fucking, like the big, like, brass recorders way back. Because they would imprint it onto, like, wax or something, and then the divots would make the audio. Yeah. Not a vinyl, like before vinyls. What is that called? A gramophone. Yeah, like an old like gramophones are from, like, dude, probably like the 1800s. When was the gramophone invented? 1887.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God to thee.
So,
what if you're one of the Mennonites that sucks at singing, though? Like, what if you can't learn? Like, you just ain't built for it.
we start with prayer. We'll ask God's blessing on the food. Let's pray. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for your great goodness to us. We thank you for the beautiful day. Thank you for the food when many in this world are hungry. We pray that we would remember that these gifts are from you.
All right, I'm not going to lie. That food looks fucking banging. Oh, my God. Yo, that mac and cheese looks fucking fire.
Amen. Amen. And so you
the fried chicken.
Help yourself, and if it's not good, well, pass it on.
I baked everything in the oven. It was in
That's baked chicken? That did not look like baked chicken, bro. That looked like fried chicken. Did that not? Where is that chicken at? That looks like fried chicken to me. That's oven chicken? Not really. Yeah, I mean, it's not as crispy, but still, like the browning.
And so
everything in the oven. It was in I think the chicken could be a little softer, so I'm real sorry about that.
It feels so strange to sit at this lunch table, not just for me, but for the Mennonites.
Drabinsky just gets diarrhea at the Mennonites' household. Oh, can I use your bathroom real quick? They run out of toilet paper. Dude, I don't know why I think that's funny, but just imagine Drabinsky's trying to film this vlog. He's like trying to see the Mennonites' way of living. There's no toilet paper in the bathroom. He has the shits.
They are not used to having guests, but they're as kind as any Midwestern family, and they're eager to teach me about their faith.
he risks the double flush, and it just starts spilling. Bro, just run out of the house. Oh, my God. I just run out of the house. I mean, they're not going to look you up. So it's like.
Do not have casualty.
Oh, dude, you fucking flood the toilet. I would dip. I would be like, no, this is too much.
And we practice hands off, no physical touching. And so the idea is to discuss ideals and goals and our focus. Often courtship is between a year and a half. If they believe that this is God's will, and then they...
Wait, sorry, I gotta rewind. I was looking at that chatter that was banned.
To discuss ideals, physical touching. So we do not have casual dating, and we practice hands off, no physical touching.
Gotta leave room for Jesus.
And so the idea is to discuss ideals and goals and our focus. Often courtship is between a year and a half. If they believe that this is...
What is courtship? So it's like, it's not casual dating and they're not intimate, but they're getting to know each other in a platonic way. And then they're courted for a year and a half and then they get married.
God's will, and then there's an engagement period. He asked her to be his wife, and a wedding date is set. And then marriage is permanent. Marriage is one man, one woman.
What the Bible says about homosexuality.
For life.
Love that image.
Unless there's a death of a spouse. So we teach that the Christian life is a battle. And the biggest fight that we're in is a battle against the flesh. And we're tempted with selfishness, greed, covetousness, The sins of humanity, just like everybody else. Well, the one young man, it was issues of pornography. That's an issue that would cut your membership off. We have a zero tolerance.
Like, you get kicked out? They wait, what? So if you, what do you mean? Like, if you're a Mennonite and they catch you with like a porno mag, like, you're gone. Like, you're out.
It's for porn. Cut your membership off.
What do you mean membership?
We have a zero tolerance for porn. And he was dabbling into it. We instructed him. He wasn't willing to give it up. And so he understood. He understood when he was that.
Who are we talking about? We're talking about somebody in your family? Like, I don't.
Porn. And he was dabbling in zero. That's an issue that would cut your membership off. We have a zero tolerance for porn. And he was dabbling into it. We instructed him. He wasn't willing to give it up. And so he understood. He understood when he was that. No, it's not tolerant. It's not tolerated.
After a delicious meal and some awkward conversation, the kids take me out back to visit the slaughterhouse, where they start to work at a young age.
Okay. Damn, that is crazy to me, bro. Like, this guy's like 40 and he's never seen porn. I feel like that's oddly something that, like, the majority of adults have seen once. Like, even if not actively.
So, we got a couple of dead deer on the floor.
Today is a gun youth hunt, ages 15 and under. The person that shoots.
What? They got an 8-year-old holding a rifle out there?
That brings it in, and they usually eat the meat themselves. We did 750 deer last year. Yeah, so this is actually our kill floor right So it's like our slaughter room. And they come in, bring them to this kill chute, knock them, hang them up, and bleed them out, and then we skin them out. We split down through the back. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. I enjoy working better than sitting.
So you here working every day?
Yep. These are beef. They're split in half.
You did all this?
Yep.
Aren't you proud of that?
It's nothing to be proud about.
Wow.
It's pretty easy. Anybody can do it.
I don't think I could efficiently skin and cut up a cow. I think it would be a pretty bad hack job. I have trouble carving a turkey on Thanksgiving. Thank you. So no, I don't think it's easy. I think you're good at it, and don't make me seem like an idiot. Okay? Not the average person can butcher a cow.
Crazy. Look at this.
That's white people shit. It's not white people shit, okay? It's the lack of anatomical structure of a chicken or turkey's bone structure.
As we inch closer to...
I'd figure it out. Like, do you think... Bro, you hand me a knife, I think I'd be able to fucking cut up that goddamn cow, okay? It's gonna look bad, is what I'm saying.
Sunset, I meet back up with Joel to tour.
Like that, dude. One of my favorite outdoor boy videos that just dropped since he like retired was him trying to cut that walrus head off, and he brought like a few tools that were just not meant for the job. He had like an axe, and he does an update. He's like, "All right, I've been hacking away at this walrus's head for the last 2 hours." I'm like, you've been there that long? He's like, it smells like shit. It smells fucking terrible.
The town and see what else is happening.
I'm gonna have to boil it.
The farms.
Got the little ones here?
I got one of them.
Hi, how are you? So cute. All right, so we're gonna take a little tour.
Yeah, we'll drive around and look at a couple of local small businesses.
Are you familiar with YouTube? I mean, you know what it is.
I mean, I've heard the name a lot, and I know.
Yo, he kind of looked like Joe Burrow with a bigger forehead. Dead ass, though. Don't that look like Joe Burrow? That's you. It kind of looks like me, too. Well, I also get people telling me that I look like Joe Burrow.
I've heard the name a lot, and I know somewhat what it is, yeah.
Wow, that guy dead ass kind of looks like me. What the fuck?
What do you think YouTube is?
Well, there's a lot of content on there.
Is my head that big?
A lot of videos.
Sorry, I'm not making fun of his head. I'm just like, I'm noticing my forehead probably is that large.
There are a lot of videos, anything from how to songs
bigger.
to
Fuck you.
What would be your description?
Yeah, no, YouTube.
Hairline reveal? Bro. It's like right where my hair is. You can see my hairline. My hair's short right now. Like, I just got a haircut. When it gets lower, you can't see it. Stop saying damn, bro. Fuck you.
There's a database of
damn. Damn. Sorry.
Hundreds of millions of videos. But that being said, there's also a lot of evil things on YouTube, which is why I envy your guys' lifestyle that you don't consume any of that, you know?
Yep. If there'd be a good way to filter out all the...
Damn, I get to show a Mennonite one YouTube video. What is it? I have a few options here. Bayesian Canadian Hunger Games episode 100. I'm going to go adapts crane clip. No, not 2 girls, 1 cup. I think that's probably not going to be. I think that would instill in them that technology is evil. If you showed them 2 girls, 1 cup as the first fucking YouTube video. No. Yo, maybe like, dude, what's like something wholesome or just like funny? Like maybe a skit of sorts, like a funny skit. I don't know what.
The content that wrecks your mind, it would be
Mr. Beast. No, Mr. Beast would be overstimulating.
So if you walk into a restaurant and there's a
Nair video. All right, so this is what my butthole looks like.
TV on, would you watch it?
Well, we try not to just sit there and watch it.
Have you heard of Justin Bieber?
Yes.
You've heard of the Biebs, okay? Everybody's heard of the Biebs. Let's be fucking real, all right?
Singer, a famous idol of a singer. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let's not act like you don't know the song Baby by Justin Bieber.
Have you heard of Taylor Swift?
Yes, I mean, I recognize the names. I wouldn't be able to say exactly what genre they are promoting. Or
those are like 2 of the biggest, probably, American singers, pop singers. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just a waste.
Taylor Swift is I would say Taylor Swift right now is larger than Justin Bieber. Who's even bigger that he wouldn't know? He would know like Michael Jackson. Like that's not, there's no point in even asking that. Yeah, be like, do you know who like Kanye West is? Or like Kendrick Lamar? Probably not.
The time. I as I said earlier, I really envy and respect the way you guys live. Just you remove all that stuff from your life.
Do you know who Joe Bartolozzi is?
You know, you seem to be.
No, that's a hard no. Like he's not gonna eat. What the fuck? Yo, that's like I'm like 1/1,000,000th of the popularity of fucking Justin Bieber. Not even like a billionth.
If you need a mechanic, you have a mechanic. If you need a butcher, you have a butcher. Because you guys are all kind of together.
Without the internet, life can get pretty boring. But the Mennonites have huge families to keep each other company and a lot of animals to look after. For instance, chickens.
Whoa. If you ever wonder what a chicken house looks like, it looks like this.
This simple lifestyle intertwined with the beautiful landscape is something the Mennonites do not take for granted. It's starting to make sense why they choose to live in isolation and why they never feel tempted to leave. As I walk around...
Yo, there's just too many things that I couldn't... Bro, like, they can't watch the Super Bowl. They can't watch the Super Bowl. They ain't got no Rick and Morty. They ain't got Smiling Friends. They don't have Regular Show. They don't have Adventure Time, Gravity Falls. They don't have Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. They don't have Dexter, Supernatural, Severance, Squid Games, Hunger Games, Long Walk. Probably not allowed to smoke weed. No music. No South Park. Fuck, man. It's impossible. No video games.
around the green field with colorful trees.
No video games. Oh my God.
The fresh air feels as good as ever.
The kids are in the trees picking apples. Fresh apples. Mmm. So good. Be careful out there. Coolest thing is that they're innovative.
Oh, no Joe Bartolozzi.
And the Mennonites are really resourceful. Walking through the apple fields here, they're hard workers, they're business people, and they care a lot about their community. Mennonites are tough people and very kind as well.
So we try to focus on...
Damn, so I have no Mennonite viewers. Interesting.
Spreading the news of the gospel, so when the church gets full, instead of just...
I am. Okay, everybody's a Mennonite in my chat, apparently. Just thank you for the 10K biddies, bro. Love the charity, or love the video. Sorry for the on-screen bets. Where's the charity link? It's pinned in chat right now. Exclamation point Red Cross. And Just thank you for the fucking biddies, bro. Don't apologize for the on-screen thing. I just get upset because it doesn't give me a noti on my recent events. Like, it's a notification thing, and on-screen celebrations don't count as a notification. So they just don't show up. So I don't know if somebody did one unless I see it in chat. Grandma's sitting anonymous for the sub. For the sub. Hamburg, thank you for the 10. To Red Cross, Gucci, and Popcorn for the sub. CS, thank you for the 3. Arian, thank you for the 3. Caleb, it's just for the sub. Boozy for the sub. Soul, thank you for the 3. Prig, AD, Farella, and Combat for the sub. Anonymous for the 10. Jackie for the sub. John, thank you for the 3. Beyonce, thank you for the 2, or the 20. Deaden, thank you for the 3. Speed, thank you for the 3. Team Fan, Irion, Goo for the sub. Peachy, thank you for the 25. To Red Cross. L, thank you for the 4. Break for the sub. Umbrella for the sub. France, thank you for the 3. Major for the sub. I think I'm caught up. Chat, total donations, we are at $4,159. I'm happy.
Building bigger and bigger churches. We try to find an area that there's not a church and plant a church there.
And you guys have phones, but they're flip phones?
We don't have smartphones, so most of them are flip phones just because that's what's available. And the internet's been a tough issue for us, you know, because it's so wrapped up in business and everything anymore.
We made it to a cow farm here.
So wrapped up in business. I mean, social media marketing is everything for a company. Like, if they're trying to profit and make money in some way that they could support a lifestyle, like, that's really fucking hard.
We're all lined up and ready to go inside. We don't want to get, we don't want to get tackled by cows.
These are the Chick-fil-A cows.
So we were out here in the field, and you know, Wisconsin is known as America's Dairyland, and I happen to love this state because I went to college here, University of Wisconsin-Madison, for 4 years. So it was always great to be back.
Drew Binsky was a bit of a partier.
We are. It's really interesting just being out here with the Mennonites. They're very calm, still people. They're just like, no internet, no movie theaters, no smartphones. They just live very humble lives. There's something to...
I don't know, dude. Like, why is it no internet, though, is the thing that I'm not understanding. Because, like, they're like, dude, they're using, like, high-tech farming equipment. Like, don't some of these... I know this is probably just a base John Deere, but, like, some tractors are so technological, more so than, like, a computer. Like... Have you seen, like, modern farming equipment? Like, that shit is $1 million tractor, you know, fucking capable of mapping an entire field and, like, putting that on autopilot, basically.
Humble lives. There's something to admire about that. I just wonder what it would be like if we lived like that. I certainly wouldn't be making a career off YouTube. Whoa, man.
These are my big ones.
This is awesome, dude.
A wood chipper?
I'm from a city in Arizona where we don't have tractors where I'm from. The tire is taller than me. Ooh,
Drew, you're like 35 years old. I know you're not. I know you're not. Drew, love the videos, big dog. There's no way that you don't there's no way you're shocked by that. Like, that is not. You're like in your 30s. There's no way a tractor wheel's like, wow, that thing's like as big as my head.
Going in the tractor. Thanks,
it's as tall as me.
Where should I sit, right here? This is my first time in a tractor.
Really?
Yeah. Are they fun to drive?
Yeah, it's probably one of my more favorite parts of farming, actually.
Grandpa made me. My grandpa made me operate one of these when I was younger, and like one of those backhoes. Yo, shit was so stressful, bro. I swear to God, I was probably like 13. He put me on the back of that shit. He was like, yo, you got to work here for like 4 hours. I'm like, what? He's like, you got to move all this stuff over there. I'm like, you're just trusting me with this? He's like, yeah, don't break it. taught me how to do it, just left. I was like, okay.
Lots of tractors out here.
That fucking, dude, it's so scary. Love doing that. No, it was fun, but it's like, dude, I would, like, now I wouldn't be nervous. But then I was like, I barely know how to drive. Like, there was one time I had to use a stick shift, like a manual tractor, but not one of these. Like one of those old ass ones where you go, and I'm trying to figure that out.
Working in the fields, it's pretty freaking cool. What does it mean to you to be a Mennonite?
Why are you lying? Why would I lie about that?
My belief.
It's not that cool of a story. Don't read this out loud, Senor. Thank you for the 3. No. IU, thank you for the 5. Court for the 3. Colon, thank you for the 5. Own and Tip for the sub. Not and Gunner for the sub. JJ, thank you for the sub. Karki and Rye for the sub. Adrian for the sub. It's just! Thank you for the 50 fucking gifteds. Thank you if you got a sub. Thank you for the 50 fucking gifteds. Oh my god. Just Tick, thank you for the 50 fucking subs. W fucking Chatter and Jaybird, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you if you got a sub. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Jaybird, thank you for the 50 subs. Just IU, thank you for the 5. But yeah, no, you can't pay for a raid. It doesn't matter if it's a donation or not. Jaybird, thank you for the 10 gifteds. Just thank you for the 50s. Void for the sub. JJ, thank you for the 3. Yo, lock in chat.
What he asked of us is through the Bible. We believe that it affects all of our life. So yes, I grew up a Mennonite, but I am also a Mennonite by choice.
Yeah. That was cool.
Mennonite by choice. The only other thing is like there is a very large amount of social pressure in that you grow up a Mennonite, you grow up around Mennonites. You then are baptized later in life and choose to be a Mennonite, but you're choosing to be a Mennonite when all you know is being a Mennonite. Like, it's kind of a very scary, I guess, outlook of like, well, like, choosing not to be is like, what the fuck do I do now? Marcel, thank you for the sub. Voided for the sub. Duramonte, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you if you got a sub. Thank you for the 10 gifteds, bro.
People will talk about the quaint lifestyle or the peaceful and all of that, and that's a lot of truth to that. What I would like for my personal vision is for people to see beyond the lifestyle and to see Jesus and how he would want them to live. You know, what's taught in the Bible, live out those doctrines is a goal we have.
Right. So do Mennonites believe in anything different than the Bible or strictly Bible teachings?
Well, we try to base our life off of the Bible and God's will for us. You know, the Bible doesn't obviously tell us exactly how to look at present day things like internet, for instance.
That's a good point.
But it does give us
But that's what, then how are they interpreting that as, okay, well then we shouldn't use it?
principles. Like there's a verse that says evil communications corrupt good manners, for instance.
Like, I could understand the idea that, all right, well, yeah, you don't want technology for, like, pornography, but, like, what would be, like, sinful about, like, Facebook?
Talking about keeping bad influences out of our lives as much as possible.
Yeah. In my family, it's a big
Oh, so it's maybe just, like, a prevention.
deal to go to university.
Sure.
But here it's opposite. So what do people think about university?
What is the purpose of university in your family?
To learn, to get a higher education and specialize in your skill. It's also a time where you make new friends, learn how to live independently as an adult.
So universities, a lot of people...
College is a big transitional period for a lot of people is what I would say. That's where you kind of become a person before you're thrown into adulthood. While you are considered an adult legally, 18 to 22 in that time frame where you're in college is where you can kind of craft the person that you want to be, mature more, and also build connections that are going to help you in your career path. Because a lot of the people that you know in high school aren't going to be able to get you a job later on in life, but a lot of the people that you meet in college are going to be able to help prop you up for a better career path.
Well, I don't know what percentage it is. A lot of people will go through...
And it's fun to get drunk.
Multiple years of university and rack up a sizable debt and then go through...
That's the very big downside. And when a lot of people don't want to go into a career for it. It's not meant for everybody. college isn't something that you need to go to, but like there are reasons to go to college. I think a lot of people just disregard that. Now, obviously, this is his faith, and that's the reasoning behind it. But I'm saying, like, some people like non-Mennonites will be like, yeah, nobody should go to college. I'm like, well, people you need doctors. You need lawyers. Like, there's certain jobs that require college education, right? It's not just like, okay, everyone has to go to college, but you can't say, oh, well, college is just fucking useless.
Really different sometimes. But even if they do, sometimes, yes, I believe that it'll help you gain a higher income at times. But I guess the family model is one that we appreciate.
College makes you woke. I think college makes you more... I don't think college and, like, the idea of college and college teachings is, like, fucking brain rot, like, manipulation. Like, I think a lot of people perceive it as college professors are instilling their values upon students. And that is not what I experienced in college at all. And obviously that's a fallacy to say what I experienced. And yes, you're going to sit here and be like, well, you're liberal, so you're proving it. But like, when I would take classes in college, like for philosophy, he would relay an opinion of a philosopher, take no side, and defend all of them as if they were right. We would go through different philosophers' opinions, and every single one of them, he would defend them from his, like, not from his point of view, but from the point of view of the philosopher. There wouldn't be bias, right? And even if there is bias, I don't think it's enough to sway somebody like they're not able to think for themselves in that factor. I think it's a statistical thing that the higher educated you are, the more likely that you're liberal. That is true. But I don't think that has to do with manipulation. Rather, I think it's more... I don't want to say a better understanding because that's judgmental, and I don't think that's true. I think it's just like a more accepting stance on people's way of life. It's like, I would like to learn actually if getting more college educated makes you more fiscally liberal as well. Because I think it's largely what people like talking about is going to college and being higher educated makes you more likely to be socially liberal. In the idea of like LGBTQ or like just base rights equality, like stuff like that.
Appreciate where dads and
immigration,
moms help their children to grow up, and then at some point, obviously, we go.
What's fiscally? Like financially. Like there's people that are usually they go hand in hand in certain ways, but there are people that are socially liberal but financially conservative. That. They do clash, so you can't fully do that a lot of the time because to be financially conservative, you also have to be somewhat socially conservative. But there are people that are like, you know, financially conservative, but they have no problem with socially liberal takes, right? Like gay marriage or abortion or other things.
Off on our own, and I suppose.
What do you mean financially conservative? Am I talking to a toddler right now? What's happening? Financially conservative, meaning how you perceive taxation on the rich, what foreign trade and economics should look like, how you support the poorer classes of Americans, what benefits should be. Do you like the idea of like UBI, like universal based income? Do you like the idea of welfare? What do you have an opinion on EBT and food credits and stuff? Like financially conservative people versus fiscally or financially social or financially liberal people. Like a socialist individual would likely like the idea of UBI, whereas a conservative financial person wouldn't.
A lot of hands-on learning.
Is there a choice if the kid wants to...
You sound lame. I don't care.
...to do something else? What if they want to become a doctor, or that's just not even a thought to them?
A doctor would be a fine profession to have. To
yeah. Yeah.
Healing,
yeah.
helping people.
Yeah.
Great. But to go through 4 years or 6 years...
12.
...of college away from home and away from your religious support group.
Yeah.
It's
not worth it.
It tends to be a pretty big risk.
I don't know. Like, I can't... It is from my perspective, and I'm biased, but I'm seeing that as, like, when he's, like, away from your religious support group, I'm like, okay, away from the people that might prevent you from seeing another side. Because, like, it is... If they allowed people to go to college or encouraged it, more people would leave the faith or not choose to be Mennonite.
To their spiritual life.
And how often do you pray? Like, is it throughout the day?
So there's a verse that says, pray without ceasing, which means in an attitude of prayer, we would feel that it's important to pray daily. It's not this thing where you got to go to a certain place and get in a certain position and do all this. We can be driving. And
how come people stay here? I mean, I understand why people want to be Mennonites. I'm not judging that. I just think that there are people that wouldn't if you had the larger options of experiencing before choosing.
Pray to God, or we can be working in the shop or whatever, you know, in an attitude of worship and prayer to God. And so it's a constant thing of trying to keep the dirt out and keep filling our minds with good things. We all know that we want to do things that we shouldn't. We realize we sinned. We go to Jesus, repent of our sins, go to him and try to live our lives for him. And at the end of life, whether it be when we die and go to be with him or whether he returns for us, we could be with him in heaven, you know, the eternal reward.
Sure. Do people believe that he will return in your lifetime?
I don't know.
Whatever you think about the Mennonites, the commitment to their faith is honorable, and I'm grateful for their kindness and respect. Personally, I think their views on college and marriage are a bit extreme, but who am I to judge? I am always so happy to be back in Wisconsin, and I hope you learned something new about this secret American culture. I'll see you guys next week.
No, I'll say the same thing. It's like, do what you want to do. It's your fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just sharing my take on, like, what I perceive that statement as. I'm never going to judge somebody for being a Mennonite. If you want to be a Mennonite, be a Mennonite. They aren't stuck in the 1800s. They live in the modern world according to their principles and beliefs. I would say they live in the modern world. I would not say they're stuck in the 1800s either. I would say that the means of technology that they're not allowed to use is minimal. It's broad in our perspective because it's what we interact with day to day, and it's how you're watching me right now. But it's like their daily life isn't that much different. Like, they're not living in the 1820s. Quad for the sub. Bart, thank you for the 3. Riki, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Midnight and Base for the sub. Butter for the sub. Samurai, thank you for the 50 to Red Cross. Thank you for all the charities you do. Thank you. Love what you do with your platform. Amazing charity. Can't wait to watch you hit 1 million in donos. Thank you. Noonan Solar for the sub. You for the sub. Oscar, thank you for the 5. Duramonte, thank you for the 10 gifts again. Quad for the sub. All right, I got to piss. Then we're going to watch this M&J Metal group of videos. Count me down 30 seconds. All right. Grime and Jay Snyder for the sub. Jeez. All right. Sorry. Hold up. Chat. Un momento. Por favor. I really want to learn another language. I feel like that'd be badass. What would be a cool language to learn? I know Spanish is probably the most useful if you live in the United States and also travel-wise outside of, like, it's like Russian. What's, like, the best languages to learn? Russian, Spanish, Mandarin, French. Not that many people speak French, though. I would love to learn German. Or, like, Icelandic. That would be badass. But, like, that wouldn't really enable you to talk to many new people. Jay for the sub. Because most Icelandic people also just speak English. All right. Lock in, chat. Next video. Type locked in. We got a bunch of M&J Metal videos. If you don't know M&J Metal, probably top 5 YouTuber all time. I believe he's a Canadian man that does a lot of review videos. He makes brews. Like, we're going to be watching him talk about some cool finds that he had. He has a Hangover Cure, you know, some cool DVDs he found, and then some yard sale items that he acquired. And I don't know, it's a very interesting watch. We're at a 9-second millennial pause here. This is the longest I've seen from him. Normally it's about 2 to 5. We're at a 9-second pause.
Hello, YouTube.
12 seconds in.
How's everybody doing out there today? Well, today's kind of snowy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some more stuff that I've collected and I've gotten. So
these are my favorite videos, by the way. I like his brew videos. I know they do really well. But I'm a big fan of the what is he going to show me right now?
First thing is this. Cool baby. This is like a Nintendo. It's got 600 games. And it's pretty good.
HD mini TV game console. So it's like kind of rebrand, or not rebranding, but like redoing the old styled video games.
I've used it a couple of times. Games aren't that good, but it's perfect. So another thing I'm going to show you...
Well, it can't be perfect if the games aren't good.
...is...
What do you think they have? It's an off-brand Nintendo. Or not Nintendo. Yeah, off-brand Nintendo console. Instead of Donkey Kong, it's just like... Monkey Stomp. Or something. Fucking 300 games Super Mario. It's not Super Mario, though. It can't be Super Mario. That'd be copyright infringement. So, yeah, Donkey Kong. Bro, stop.
Wrestling. This one is be pretty good.
What's this?
Yeah, all the wrestlers on there. I've actually went.
What is this?
To see a real live show of this in my town. So yeah.
All women.
Another one there. This one, yeah, you know who that is.
McFoley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't know who that is. Heard the name. Is he a professional wrestler? He's really into wrestling.
This one.
Another wrestling. Couldn't read that
these
from the
are
glare.
Types of movies I like.
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Alice Cooper.
Dude, I was expecting like a Kung Fu Panda here. That's a movie? What is that?
Not movies, but actually songs and videos.
Oh, okay, The Nightmare Returns. I was going to say, what the fuck is that about?
Stuff. Yeah, this is a movie I got. Trailer Park Boys Christmas.
Okay, the Christmas special. The Dope and Liquor edition.
Yeah.
That's a good find. That's not even a bargain bin find. That's on the shelf.
Pretty cool.
It's got to be worth maybe $8-9.
Not bad.
That's good.
See? Pretty cool. And
Not
another
on
one of
Blu-ray.
my cool finds from a yard sale.
The video's too loud?
Which was very good. Was this Orange County bike from the company that usually does that. You know?
Nice poster.
They went out of business, but this is a pretty cool sign.
Oh.
I like it.
That means it's even more rare. Dude, that's a find. You got to hold on to that. Might be able to make some money.
Actually, yeah, metal or tin.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool bike, cool
Sell for
flame.
scrap,
yeah.
too. You
So,
know,
yeah.
tin's valuable.
So yeah, that's just a little bit of stuff that I have.
Love
I'll
it.
probably show
Turn your volume down. Bro, the video's not loud.
some more later. Or maybe next
Show me
time.
some more later. Next
so,
time. Brother. All right, let's watch the Hangover Cure first.
Hello, everybody on YouTube.
Wow, no pause there.
Hello,
there's
everybody on YouTube. First of all, I would love to say thank you all for subscribing. And heck yes, I'm monetized. The wizard is monetized. Thank you, YouTube. Now, I'm going to show you...
Yeah, get him some money. Get him some money.
Another brew. I got a glass. I got some hot sauce.
Ooh. Hangover Cure.
I got some mango dragon fruit. No, French. Sorry. Mango dragon fruit. And for the festidions, I got ginger ale. Yeah.
Ginger ale, mango, and hot sauce.
First of all,
that might not be terrible.
I'm going to do is put the ginger ale in the glass. That's right.
Are you subscribed? Bitch, you think I'm not subscribed to M&J Metal? You think I'm not subscribed to M&J Metal? Get the fuck out of here. That's my Mr. Beast.
Up.
I'm waiting for the day somebody comes ask me on the street, you subscribe to M&J Metal? Here's $10,000.
Good hiss. Yes, good hiss.
This membership? I mean, what are the perks? What are the perks here? It's a Wizard Den member. It's $1 a month. I just get priority reply comments. I don't know.
Happy Wizard today.
Are you subscribed to his OnlyFans? All right, let's give that a rest.
A little bit of ginger ale. See? Ginger ale. Now I'm going to put it in the mango fruit.
It's a steal. It's $1. All right, I'm going to buy the membership. Bro, but Den Apprentice is $4 a month. I'm gonna give it a rest, chat. He doesn't have any member only videos yet, so I'm gonna wait. I'll buy the $1 a month one right now. He doesn't have any new content though. Oh, do I have a card hooked up? Oh, I do. Yeah, can't wait to forget about that. I'm gonna give him $1 a month for the rest of my life. Can't wait to forget that I just started a recurring subscription to M&J Metal. I only give him the $1 a month.
Ah, it opens today. Thank goodness.
Oh, people are gonna say that I lied and I didn't join. Fuck you, C Perks, bitch. I bought it.
Goodness.
Yo, are we pouring? Dude, that sounded like when I'm trying to take a piss at 3 in the morning. What the fuck? Is half the ginger ale bottle frozen?
Goodness.
Yeah, it sounded chunky, dude. Wow.
Good.
This is like ASMR.
And last but not least, I'm going to put in the hot sauce. I love my hot sauce.
Yo, this is going to be liquid diarrhea, though.
I'm going to put in...
This is giving me the shits.
I'm going to put in the hot sauce. I love my hot sauce.
Wow. How much hot sauce do you think he's going to put in?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's get it fucking going.
There we go. Really, really good. Hot sauce is good for the body.
Good for the body. Good for the bones.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see the color of it. Do you think he's going to drink it?
Stir it up. Oh, the smell.
You could see the hot sauce floating in that bitch. Yeah, that looked disgusting, M&J, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh,
no, that shit looks terrible.
Oh, the smell is good.
Oh my god, it's like fucking diarrhea brown. Oh my god. No, dude, do you see? Wait, when he shows it to the camera on the front side, it looks normal. Do you see, like, there's separation going on? Like, it's just the hot sauce just floating in the middle.
Oh, the smell is good. See? Wow. Oh, it smells hot. Wow. I'm happy. Okay, let's do a theory on theory taste test to see if it's good or bad. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Alright. No way it was that good. There's no way it was that good.
Holy moly. Wow. Man. That's like half, almost like a Carolina Reaper, and it tastes really hot.
What fucking hot sauce did he put in there?
Oh yeah. I love the taste. Can't really taste the mango fruit or the ginger ale. I can only
You just get straight hot sauce.
taste hot sauce. I don't know. It's just like if I poured a little bit too much hot sauce. Again, which I usually do, but whatever. But
I mean, you could pour some more ginger ale here. You don't gotta chug it.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you for getting me monetized and subscribe to my channel. And, keep it up. Hope you all have a great day. And cheers, YouTube, and cheers, everyone.
Wow. It's just like that one egg video. He just throws it back up into the cup. You ever see that shit? The guy's chugging the raw eggs and he just throws it up and then it's all fucking scrambled.
Whoa, wow. Holy. Man.
There's no way. The bottom's probably pretty good. It didn't look like it was mixed.
Thank you all. And goodbye.
Damn, what do you think he's about to do now? What do you think he did after this video?
Cheers again.
The wizard is monetized. The great wizard now has the means to purchase more equipment for his magical spells and brews. We now have unlocked infinite knowledge. Spellcasting starts here. Member for 3 months. How's he already a member for 3 months? I thought he just got monetized. Oh, this was 3 months ago. All right. Some DVD stuff. Hold up. Roz, thank you for the 3. You genuinely save lives. Hope that doesn't sound parasocial. Watch on Twitch now. Thank you. Echo, thank you for the 25. To Red Cross, Icky for the sub. Ghost, thank you for the 3. Anonymous for the 1. A Window, thank you for the sub. It's just for the 25. Annie for the 10. Alex and Jake for the sub. Gregory, Digital Pasta. Dead, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross. Finally gained the courage to tell my roommates that when we want to move, I want to live alone. Since I felt like I was raising people older than me. Damn. I mean, that's good that you're going to live alone now. Jack and Not for the sub. Co, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the dono. Lava and Jack for the sub. I Drip and Dot for the sub. Brooklyn Pug. Brad for the sub. Beyonce for the 3. Jay Snyder for the sub. Jay, thank you for the 5. Gifted. It's and Jay Snyder for the sub. Lord and Quad for the sub. Bart, thank you for the 3. Eum, thank you for the sub. We are at $4,390. We'll double that. That'll be $880 right now. No, not 880. 8,800. Oh, what is this one? Some DVD stuff. Lock in. Almost at a record here. 9 seconds. No words.
Hello, YouTube. How you guys and gals all doing out there? Today's going to be a show and tell video. Another one. I'm just going to show you some of my DVDs I got.
What should we guess some of the DVDs he has? Really obscure movies. Happy Feet. I'm going to guess Happy Feet. What else do we think he has? Probably an Adam Sandler movie. I could see him having something. Yeah, Dodgeball. Or Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt's a good guess. Surf's Up. What else? Some old picks. Napoleon Dynamite. Something that's WWE. But it'd be like old WWE. What's like old WWE? Macho Man, Rick Savage. What are like other old WWEs? Not Logan Paul. Logan Paul's new, like Brock Lesnar. No, that's still too new. It'd have to be old. Like Ric Flair old. Because he's older. And he loves WWE. Undertaker could be in there because Undertaker's been in the WWE since the fucking dawn of time. Sabre, thank you for the 10. Thanks for being awesome. How to spend my 19th without my family. Well, happy birthday, and I'm sorry that you just spent it without your family, and thank you for your service.
People were asking me about certain types of DVDs. It's interesting that I collect them. The first one I'm going to show you is this one. Again, I guess I showed you once, but
I already seen that. Mick Foley.
I don't know. You know who this guy is.
Greatest hits and misses.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I bought this a while back. I think I bought it at one of those wrestling shows that I went to. So, yeah.
Bro went to a lot of IRL wrestling events.
And now this one, again, I'm going to show you. But I'm going to tell you, this one was from Smash Wrestling. And I think you can go onto it, smashwrestling.com or something. Somebody was asking about it. And I figured I didn't really show it very much. But, yeah, that is. And the back. It's pretty.
Yeah, if Kiss, I want to read the back.
Good thing I went to some of these matches. You know? So, yeah. And here's another one of wrestling.
That's a porno? That's not a porno, bro. Smash Wrestling. What does that say? Cancine? No, Smash Wrestling is just Canada's wrestling network. That was like a women DVD. I love how they always show the wrestlers like we know who they are in every single like like AEW, WWE, Smash Wrestling. Like there's so many wrestling networks that are like showing this guy. Like I have no idea who any of these people are. I'm not making fun of them. I know that's like the personas. But it's like every AEW, WWE, and Smash Wrestling look exactly like this. Where they're just like, yeah, just standing for their photo. It's like the same poses. Soup, thank you for the 3. I don't really know how to help you, man. I hope you're all right though. I couldn't really tell you what to do. More for the sub. All right. Lock in.
Oh, so yeah. And here's another one of wrestling, Smash Wrestling.
Oh my God, is it all wrestling?
Things. I think you can find it on Amazon or something, but even Smash Wrestling. So yeah.
Let's get some non-wrestling DVDs going.
And you all know who this guy is.
Oh my God, we predicted Ric Flair. Well, I didn't predict Ric Flair. I just said Ric Flair.
I don't even have to say his name. Everybody knows him. Woo, woo! And I also got another one of these. Trailer Park Boys.
Bro, it's literally just... Why does he only own wrestling and Trailer Park Boys, bro?
Yes, I got another Trailer Park Boys. Yes, I know.
Another Trailer Park Boys.
No, I like it. Yeah?
Oh my God, he has his YouTube plaque.
And I also got Hellraiser, Pinhead.
Wow, that was, I think, whoever guessed that probably had plus 10,000 odds. Hellraiser.
Pretty.
That guess would have never came out of my mouth if you'd give me 5 hours to guess a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I got Alice Cooper.
We've seen this one. You're just showing me ones you've already showed me.
Yeah, got Alice Cooper. So yeah, and I'm also going to show you something else. Some of my games.
It's just some crazy shit. I'm just going to show you something else.
Game.
What does he pull out?
That I'm playing.
Games?
On the PS4.
On the PS4? Oh, yeah, here we fucking go, dude. Oh, my God. A mystery. Yo, second round of guessing. He's showing us some PS4 games. What the fuck does he have on the PlayStation? Not a FIFA. I think he has NHL. He's Canadian. He's got Chell 2017. 2017. Not GTA. WWE, yeah. Spider-Man. No, not Spider-Man.
So yeah. So I got.
And then maybe like some crazy shit. Like, do they even have like Crash Bandicoot? I feel like he would have like some old game.
NHL.
Fuck! I got the year wrong. That's too new. He had NHL 2024.
24.
Need for Speed? Yeah, racing game's a good guess.
And I also got Postal, which is a good game, by the way.
Postal 4?
Minecraft Dungeons.
That's a good fucking game. That's a good fucking game. That's a fucking pick. M&J Metal. Minecraft Dungeons. Oh my god. Do y'all remember Minecraft Dungeons? That was like COVID era. I feel like I played that shit for like 6 months. That shit was fun. Unlocking those new weapons, you'd be like, oh, this thing does so much fucking damage. Goated guess.
Yes, I do play.
Wow, I gotta hop back on Minecraft Dungeons. That was ass. Fuck you. Minecraft Dungeons was fun. Minecraft Dungeons gameplay.
What's up, guys? Zach Scott here playing Minecraft
Zach
Dungeons.
Scott
You might
games.
not know this, but
You literally couldn't get any better. 5 years ago? Oh no, that is COVID. Oh my god, COVID was 5 years ago?
I have over 900 episodes of Minecraft on my channel. Many of them are crude, but I'll... Jeez.
See, bro. Oh my god. And you could go the bow shit too. No, this was fun, bro. I know it was kind of lazy. Like, it didn't get... Like, it got boring after you'd grind it for a bit. But this shit was fun, man. This was a good game.
We can run in here and get these. But
Oh,
we
and
don't
they
know
don't start
exactly how hard
spawning
this
on
is.
your ass. Yo, that shit was like panic mode.
It may not be that hard.
You'd have to res your friend 100 times. Oh. We're just ripping the TNT. Okay, now I'm just watching a Zach Scott video. Sorry.
Minecraft, and I generally don't play this very often. I should.
You should play that game more. I should play that
Planet.
game more. Little Big Planet. I said he was going to have some old fucking game, bro. I guess Crash Bandicoot. Little Big Planet 3. Fuck. Goated pick, though. Come on, you got to have more, man. This is way better than the fucking movies.
Here's my PlayStation.
Oh, OG Minecraft.
4 Minecraft, which should be up.
Wow, yo, I love that this guy plays Minecraft. I feel like most people in his generation would not play Minecraft.
Updated by today, though, you know. And I'm going to show you 2 new games.
Two new games. 2 new games.
Games.
So it came out within the last year or two. Dude, what would he have? Something old. It's like, not like old meaning old, but like a year old. So not this year, not 2025. It'd be from 24. Like Until Dawn. No, that was a remaster on PC. Elden Ring? I don't think he has Elden Ring. I like the idea of like going like a new God of War, or like, I don't even know how old the new God of War is. He doesn't have Red Dead. Fortnite. That's just free.
3 done. Oh yeah, one more for PS4. This one I got.
Mad Max, good game.
Mad Max.
Good
and
movie.
these are the 2 new games that I got in my system.
NHL 26. Why would I not guess that? Why would I not guess that? He has a PS5?
Out in my system.
Oh, he got a PS5 now, yo. We need a PS5 game review. NHL 26.
This one's a pretty...
Recreation? Is it a car racing game?
Cool game. I like it. Yeah. So, okay, YouTube, thanks.
Wow.
And shout out. So
I loved that video. Loved that video. Finding his channel through Pickle Pepsi creation was a mythical pool. All right, we got one more from him. Yard sale finds. Best for last. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep waiting. 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 Waiting.
hello, YouTube.
Almost a new record.
How's everybody out there doing today? Today's a good video day. I'm going to be showing you some of my older yard sale finds that I found. And I'm going to get right into that right away. Now, first of all, I like to collect Archie comic books.
Yeah, I never heard of these before he started showing them.
Yeah,
He's a bunch of
I
them.
got this one. I got this one.
Why is he like holding them so aggressively?
This
like
one.
I hear him like he was like rubbing the paper against each other.
And this one. Yeah, that's what I like to collect.
It's basically Riverdale
As well. And I got these a few years ago. So, and then this one. This is the best thing. Well, not the best, but Battleship game unopened. I got this last year at the yard sale.
Yo, that's actually an unopened Battleship. I mean, it's probably only worth like 20, 30 bucks.
Last year at the yard sale.
But still, you probably got that for like $5.
And I also, this is the best thing I find. I also got this at a yard sale.
A Scarface figure.
You can see it very well. Thing of Scarface. Show you the back. See?
That can't be worth anything.
And
I mean, it's fun, but
I also got this, which is The Simpsons.
That's worth something.
You know, Bart Simpson, a little thing here.
Damn, an unopened Simpsons like action figure. How much do you think that's at? That actually could be worth like 40 bucks, like 50 bucks.
You know, Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson.
A little thing here, there. See? Show the back.
Nah, you know what's worth a lot? The Bart Simpson Mighty Beans unopened.
Yep. Yeah, and I didn't pay too much money for these either.
How much?
Like maybe a couple dollars, you know.
Oh my god, a couple dollars? You're telling me you got an unopened Battleship and a Bart Simpson for a couple dollars? I mean, yo, you're a fucking straight hustler, dude. Gary V couldn't even do that.
And this one. This is the Femme of la Flemme. You all know who that is.
The creme de la creme? That is Cheech and Chong. Up in Smoke.
See? Yeah, I mean, these are very
Yo, you think fucking M&J Metal's blazing it in Canada?
collectible.
Maybe.
I mean, these are my
Maybe.
good collections and that. And when I see stuff like this, I pick it up at the yard
You
sale.
cosplayed as them before? I did. Me and Brooke cosplayed as Cheech and Chong.
So yeah, it's a pretty good idea. Yeah, today's a nice day. Yeah. And that's basically about it.
Love that. Fucking love this guy, bro. Best sentimental find is you. Oh, love that. Fishy gishy. Hey, Wizard, I made a brew again. It was 12-ounce Coca-Cola with 3 tablespoons of pickle juice, a pickle spear, and 1 tablespoon Tabasco hot sauce, and 3 drops of liquid smoke flavor. It was very spicy. Made me feel so warmed. I didn't like it at first, but that was because some of the capsaicin was floating on the top, so it was extra spicy. Rest was delicious. Thanks, Grand Wizard, for introducing me to alchemical brews. That can't be serious. Who the fuck commented this 49 seconds ago? There is a gentle, almost elegant, elegiac. What the fuck is that? That's a word. quality to my yard sale sentimental finds that immediately disguises it from more transactional haul videos that so often populate this corner of the internet. This is not a brisk tally of bargains secured for a pittance, but rather a reflective meditation on objects rescued from quiet margins of other people's lives. One senses from the outset that the value of these items lies not in the resale potential, but in the history they imply and the emotions they quietly carry forward. Wow. I don't think... May I perhaps get some of your finest Vagisil, you fuck. You fuck. You fucking dickhead. You wrote this shit out. This is probably ChatGPT, I bet. You motherfucker. You commented this on his channel, knowing that I would read the comments, hoping that you would show up at the top, which you did, so you could ask me for Vagisil. No. T-Buddy and Richie for the sub, Rogue for the 3. If you make Hangover Cure and drink the whole thing, I'll donate $100 for Red Cross. I don't have ginger ale or mango juice. Final for the sub. The Rat, thank you for the 2. JJ for the sub. True and Julian for the sub. Twist and Bleed for the sub. Rainy Monkey. BB Tyler for the sub. Caleb for the 100 to Red Cross. Top of the chat. I've been MIA for like 3 weeks. Come back. See 8-story fridge or whatever this is. Gonna drop bits. Banana for the 5. You helped me a lot with my mental health. Love you, Joe. Thank you. Play a Funk. Thank you for the 10 gifteds. What's up, Play a Funk? Welcome to the stream, brother. ZX and It's for the sub. Typo, thank you for the 10 to Red Cross as well. Keep doing what you do. Wish you the best. Thank you. More, thank you for the 3. Come to watch you. Thank you. Z Marky, thank you for the sub. Maggie, thank you for the $63.27 to Red Cross. Grace for the sub. More for the sub. Suppy, thank you for the 3. And JX, thank you for the sub. We are at $4,581. I am matching that exactly right now. So we are at $9,160. Dub. I'm going to piss real quick. Then we're going to lock in. We have 2 more videos. I know we're only 2.5 hours into stream, but the next 2 videos that we're watching are very long. So, should work. Hold up. What song do I want to play? Chat, what's a good song? A good vibey song. Let me have a hot pick here. Hold up. Oh my God. I know. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Did I pick a good song? Love this song. Hold up. I got to add Derek on Discord real quick so I don't forget, and then we're going to lock back in. We actually might pick a different video instead of my plane crashed one. We'll probably pick a different one, and then we'll still watch this one. But we'll save this for another day. Rogue, thank you for the 100 biddy, or not 100 biddies, what am I saying? The $100 donation to Red Cross. Rogue Shadow 3, thank you. Senor, thank you for the 3. Your donations are sad. Here's good news. I'm a cool gov job in reviewing immigrant cases. I'm closer to applying to law, and I have made so much process in college and work within the career I'm choosing. That's awesome. Pierce for the sub, Tony for the 25. 3 psych hospitals since October. You helped me reach out and get help. I'm glad you're getting the help you need, Tony. Cruz, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross as well. Happy you're working with them. Hope you get around to restarting Red Dead this year. Salty is for the sub. Invisible for the sub. T-Buddy, thank you for the 3. Do you average 11K now? Not really. It's like React days on the weekends maybe, but I think it's also because it's January. I think like February, March it'll dip down, but today, yeah. Mostly for the sub. Yesterday I averaged like 7 or 6. Gray and Final for the sub. Jax for the sub. T and Final for the sub. Richie for the sub. Rogue, thank you for the 100 again. And Cruz, thank you for the 100, bro. We do rip a lot of sub-only streams now. Today I'm not trying to because it's a charity stream. But it's when chat gets bad. But chat usually behaves better. Charity days. All right, we're going to save this for another day. What do we want to watch instead? Because I still want to do 2 longer videos. Maybe 3. Why are people saying 6-7? I thought I said 7-6. We could do a Derek FDB video. Derek was here. I don't know if he's still here. I do have a video of his. Shows I would hate to live in. Yeah.
You know, growing up...
We're going to do that. Blake and Baby for the sub. Anonymous for the 10. Rogue, thank you for the 100 again. And same with Cruz. Thank you for the 100 as well. We're at 4,800, almost at the goal. Blake for the sub. Shows I would hate to live in. AOT would suck. AOT would be pretty fucking bad. AOT would be really bad unless you're one of the cool Titans. Then it's pretty awesome. Like, you could just be like, nah, fuck you guys. Oh, wait, no, but then you die. Ooh, wait. Well, yeah, then you have 7 years. It's like, that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. Bro, AOT's been out for so long. That's not a spoiler. That's like season 1, bro. That's like season 1. You know that.
You know, growing up, just like movies.
Okay, what are other shit shows to grow up in? Not movies. Squid Games. Squid Games. Bro, anything where they die, really. Supernatural. Terrible. Fucking. What else? Stranger Things.
Movies always.
Yeah, Welcome to Deary, bro. Literally any like any horror show.
Always wanted to be on TV. And again, not like on TV, more like in the show. But now that I've wised up, I realize I don't want to be in any of these shows. These shows would be terrible to live in. And that's what we're going to.
Regular show would be pretty bad.
Over today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some shows I'd absolutely hate to live in. And don't worry, I know everyone doesn't watch every show, so I'll try and tell you everything you need to know before I explain why I'd hate living in them, all right? And in the end, I'll go over one of the shows that I would not only hate to live in the most, but also a show I've been meaning to talk about for a minute. And with
I've never watched Stranger Things, to put this in perspective. But I have heard only negative things about the final season and the final seasons. That a lot of the acting's terrible. The plot doesn't make sense. They never kill off any important characters. It's like, everybody just says it sucks. Season 5 was ass. I've never watched any of the show. Most people that I've talked to say season 1 through 3 are great, and then it's horrible. And they're also dragging it on so long, and they make, like, Noah Schnapp look fucking scary because they have to dress them up like they're high schoolers, like they're not, like, 25 now. Because they took 10 years to make the fucking show. So they're trying to canonically make it seem like they've only aged like 4 years, but they've aged 10.
And without further ado,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man gotta be one of the worst shows to live in. And I'm saying this as someone who loves this series. Like, I really do love it, bro. The movie made me cry. But please keep me away from the show. Before I even talk about it, let me give you the rundown like I said. If you've never seen it, Chainsaw Man's is an anime where we follow this teenager named Denji, who after getting murked by some Yakuza members, comes back to life with the ability to release chainsaws from his body and becomes a devil hunter. And you see...
Do they ever explain that? Like, I'm not saying that would ruin the show for me, because like even in like a lot of anime shows, it's like, all right, people have powers and you go and that's like what you have to deal with. But like, why? Okay, yeah, he dies and comes back to kill demons, but like, why can he have chainsaws on his head? Like, there's a reasoning behind that.
That's where the problem lies in this show. Not the chainsaws come out.
It's in the description. Chainsaw Man, it's in the description. Chainsaw Man summary. Denji, destitute teenager, merges with his chainsaw devil dog, Poshita, after being betrayed and killed by the Yakuza, transforming him into a human-devil hybrid. Why is his dog a chainsaw dog? It's just like I'm not saying that would make me not watch the show. I could watch it and just be like, okay, but it's like, why? It's a demon, but why would a demon want a chainsaw head? Like, that's not like, that's just a random thing to pick.
Not the body thing, that probably would hurt though. But the devils. The world in this show is full of them, and these things are the worst.
I'm just gonna shut up because it's for the show.
The devils in this show are pretty much human-hating, human-eating monsters that come from fear. Human fears. Each one of them being a different concept. Concept? What do I mean? Well, let's take, for example, something I'm scared of. Dolls. I don't rock with them, and neither do a lot of people on Earth. I ain't alone. And in the Chainsaw Man world, this fear we have for them would be enough to create a doll devil. But only one. You following? So now imagine that whole process I just said, but for like every single thing ever. I mean it too, everything. A car devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people—
How the fuck is the awkward silence devil gonna kill me? How is the awkward— I get there being like a car devil, a gun devil, a knife devil, demon devil, shark devil, but like awkward silence devil, it's gonna be so awkward that I die. Like they're just gonna come into the room and just be like, and just sit there for like hours.
Or scared of it. But that's not even all of it, because since the devils in this world come from fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. New Conjuring film drops, Ghost Devil gets stronger. Inflation goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger. Ceasefire happens, Israel devil gets weaker.
The unemployment devil.
Message! It's such a cool power system, but like, I'm admiring it from a distance. I don't want to live there. It would be terrifying. You don't know when they could randomly strike.
But then there would be like stereotype devils. Like, because people are afraid of like shit they don't need to be afraid of. So there would just be like devils that encompass like a very racist or like sexist like demon in the show.
Imagine you just turn out the crib one day in the
job devil
living room, minding your business. Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside. The gun devil just sneezed and blasted away your crib in 5 cities. And they don't even gotta be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get packed. You're human. And in that situation, dying wouldn't even be the worst part. It's the aftermath.
And I don't know if the solution is the Chainsaw Man, though, is what I'm saying. Like, how's a guy with a chainsaw for a head killing the gun devil?
It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me.
Yeah, there'd be an STD devil.
Say what got him?
Herpes.
Yeah. They said it was the cheese devil. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably could. And that's not even me mentioning—
There is in the show? Bro, there's an STD devil in the show. How does he know? What does he do? Give you an STD? Be like, poof, you have AIDS. Poof. Gonorrhea. Poof. Syphilis.
Devil contracts. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I love this show, but Chainsaw Man is
Vagisil Devil chat. Nobody's afraid of Vagisil.
horrible to live in. But I'd rather live in Chainsaw Man than to live in
The Amazing Digital Circus. Isn't this like a YouTube show or something? I feel like people talk about this all the time, and I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Some of y'all may know this show, some of y'all may not.
No, I've seen it. I've seen this, but I've never seen the show. Like, I have no idea what this is about.
But the ones that do know, for as vibrant and as colorful as this show may seem, it has a dark undertone. Like, this show is prison. This show is an indie animated show where we follow this group of people who are trapped in a video game, The Amazing Digital Circus. They put on these headsets one day, were transported into the game, and now they're stuck. So it's kind of like Sword Art Online, minus, you know, the weird brother and sister stuff. And I think the reason for this one is pretty straightforward, guys. Why would I ever want to be in this situation? Why? If I'm in here, I'd literally be trapped. Trapped as a goofy looking video game character, which, by the way, can one of y'all draw me as one? I want to see what y'all think I look like. With no memory of my name, and forced to go on daily adventures by this lunatic AI that's running the circus. This junk is horrible. And that's not even all of it, because if, or should I say when, I eventually lose my mind in this world, I'll abstract, which is pretty much the equivalent of death. You become a giant digital monster and they pretty much toss you in the basement forever. This place is terrible, and that's just episode 1 stuff. When you combine that
Wait, what? So you can't escape. You can't escape, and if you ever lose your mind, they throw you in the basement. So there's just always a lesser and lesser amount of people that are together. Everybody's going to lose their mind at some point. You're stuck there forever. I mean, that's an interesting premise, but it's like, say 10 people get in there, and then as they lose their mind, they turn into this goop monster. They just get thrown into the basement. Eventually, everybody's just going to be a goop monster because you're going to go crazy talking to this fucking AI guy that has his eyeballs in his mouth.
The stuff we learned in the late...
Oh, random people come in. Like, they get stuck in the game, too.
This episode, man, this place is purgatory. Only bright side about this place is the people you're stuck with are pretty chill. Like, hanging out with Kinger or Zubul would be dope. And there might be a way to get out. I know after the latest episode, it's not looking like it, but I still believe. Unless it's like that one Black Mirror.
What does the teeth guy make him do every day? Like mini games? In that case, it seems like it would be pretty fun. If every day I wake up and some ChatGPT monster goes, "Oh, hello, you're going to be doing Wipeout today," I'd be like, oh, that's fun.
Episode where instead of being a real person,
just quests. Oh, it's like Squid Games. Do you die if you lose?
Trapped, you're actually a copy of someone real, but just in the game. That'd be messed up.
Oh, no, you can't die. Okay.
So I just finished watching the show, and let me tell you something. If I'm not stepping a foot in Chainsaw Man, you couldn't get a follicle of me and Derry. Before I even get into it, if you don't know, this show in simple terms is a prequel to the movie It. You know, killer clown named Pennywise, likes to eat kids, but just based in the 1960s, where we learn a little more about him and, you know, see what this motherfucker goes up to before the 80s. And the special thing about this show is, this is the first show on the list to have multiple reasons why I would never ever want to live there. First of them obviously be...
Didn't the It... I've never seen the show, but I've seen, like, clips and summaries about certain things. Like, didn't the It demon, like, possess an actual clown man? Like, Pennywise used to be a person.
This dude Pennywise. A lot of y'all may know I've spoken about this guy on my channel before, saying how I'd beat the white off his skin and bully him to death. But y'all, I don't know what happened in those 20-something years between this show and the movie, but this dude in the show is way more terrifying than in the movie. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but this dude glued down those 27 years. He's washed. The difference is insane. Like in the movie, yeah, he'll do some scary stuff, like transform into a creepy painted lady or a giant lumberjack statue. But in the show, this guy will shapeshift into your deceased mother and make her give birth to you again. Oh, what the y'all see what I mean?
Yo, I don't think that'd be scary. I feel like I'd be like, yo, that's gross. Why am I watching this? Why are you, like, you're trying to scare me to death right now? What the fuck? Like, it being the dead mom would be scared. We'd be like, why are you giving birth?
This dude in the show is different. Stuff got so scary for the kids in this show that these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise.
That's what I actually was gonna say that. No, like, I think I said that before when we talked about Pennywise. Like, the way he kills you is he feeds on your fear. Like, if you're high on fucking bath salts, like, wouldn't he not be able to kill you? Like,
in this show that these kids,
like, if I was just so high that I couldn't, like, fucking understand what he was trying to do to me, like, I feel like he wouldn't be able to, like, scare me. Like,
these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise. Like, this is ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that? Point is, if you living in Derry and this dude got an eye on you, just hang it up, bro, because it ain't even up to you. You gotta just pray this dude thinks you won't taste good or he's just not hungry today. And that's another thing that's bad about this. Since you a kid,
he can still kill you? Well, that's lame as fuck. What is, you gonna just stab me?
Even if you go and tell people you seen this dude, they not gonna believe you. You a kid, and it's the 60s. Even if
oh, you'll taste worse.
You tell your parents, they ain't gonna care. These is Cold War times, baby. World War III.
Oh, so he's playing with his food. That's what it is. I've only seen the first movie. So he's playing with his food. So he's just like, him scaring you makes it better for him. But he doesn't need to scare you. He could just eat you. Oh, that's so stupid. Then what the fuck do you do to not die to him? How do you not die? What do you do? What the fuck? You die either way. Well, like, how do you survive that? You make fun of him. Wouldn't make fun of him.
It could happen any second. Ain't got time to be worrying about your kids. But that ain't even the worst.
Really? Like, you bully him, he can't do anything.
Worst about Derry, because even if you don't run into Penny,
no shot.
Like I just said, let's not forget, this show is...
He tries scaring you. You're like, you're a big forehead ass, ugly receding hairline, orange hair. What the fuck are your eyes looking at? Like, literally just start roasting them.
Which, in my opinion, might be even worse than dealing with Pennywise. Because aside from the fact that there wasn't much to do in the 60s besides, like, I don't know, smoke cigarettes indoors. Let's remember, these times were not the safest for colored folk. And this show showed that very clearly. Like, I already knew how bad the racism was back then from what I learned in US history. But seeing it on the screen, bro, these motherfuckers was really racist. Like, shockingly racist. I don't want to dive into it too much, but if you want to know how bad it is, there's a scene in the show where this one guy gets wrongfully accused of murking 3 kids. And when he's given an opportunity to clear his name by just saying where he was the night of the incident, he refuses. Yeah, he refuses in fear of getting into more trouble, which just had me thinking, damn, what could this guy have been doing that could get you into more trouble than triple homicide? You wanna know what he was doing? Hanging out with a white woman. That's all he was doing. Well, a little more.
Wow.
More than just hanging out. They got a little more buddy-buddy than that. And she was married. But still, that probably has some of y'all thinking, why wouldn't he just say that? An affair is clearly not worse than murking 3 children, right? And you're right.
Well, would they just kill him?
That would definitely not get you in trouble today. But in the 60s, if the wrong group of white men get wind that their abusive buddy's wife had relations with a black man, they grabbing a phone book, grabbing a rope, grabbing their robe, and then after that, they ride at dawn. Yeah, this junk used to be a death sentence. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Like, killing someone because your wife wants them is already stupid enough. But doing it off the basis of race is just even more stupid. Because does that mean if it was a white dude sleeping with his wife, he would have just been cool with it?
Ah, go ahead, honey. F him all you want.
Yeah, keep me out of Derry. This place is...
No, he would have been like, I'm assuming he would have been less offended. Like, is that how he's perceiving it? Yeah, either way, your wife's getting fucked. Like, your wife's cheating on you. Why does the race of the man matter?
The worst, bro. The crazy part is there's even more messed up racist stuff that happens later in the show, but I don't want to spoil. So when you combo that with freaking Pennywise, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. I'm still whooping the movie version of him though, don't get it twisted. But the show version, if he had my friend Hodges like he had that
dude, is the show that much scarier? That makes me really want to watch the show now. Like, he's that much stronger
in the first movie, and I told him to give him back, and he told me no. Yeah, keep him, bro. I'll make new friends. It's good. And now for the show that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute.
Stranger Things.
No need.
No, you'll never die though. So you can, as long as you're a part of the main cast, they'll never kill you.
To introduce this one, everyone knows this show.
Guys, we're gonna die. They don't die. Guys, death's at stake here. This is bad. We'll die right now. They don't die. I think I'm gonna die. He didn't die.
Stranger Things. Now, look, I really like this show, but as much as I like it, as much as it's been beloved for years, and I mean years, this show has been out since I was in 8th grade.
Why are you hating so much? American shows refuse to kill people off to save like customer, or not customer, but like viewer satisfaction, but it makes for an overall worse story. You need characters to die for it to have meaning. If every time they near death, no one ever dies, then why are you ever roped into the show? It ruins the immersion because there's no fear that they're actually going to die because you know they're the full main 5 characters or 8 casts. So it's just like, I'm not saying you need to kill somebody. Like how you would want to shape. This is just my take, right? And I haven't even fucking seen the full show. So, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. I've only seen clips, summaries, and like reviews. If I made Stranger Things and there's 6 main kids, you have to kill one of them by the end of the first season. You have to kill one of them. Because then it makes it impactful. They move forward, and then like end of the second season, maybe like none dies. Third season, somebody dies. Like you need people to die. And like big characters to die. Otherwise, it ruins the show. Because then they always like, what I heard in reviews was that Stranger Things, every time they needed somebody to die, they would introduce a new character fucking 6 episodes before, make you have some sort of attachment to them, and then just kill that person. So like any of the core 6 never die.
You know how insane that is? I went from being pretty much the same age as these kids to now I'm freaking 6 years older than them. That's crazy. As much as I like it.
Chat, I'm saying in the extension of the show. I don't know how the show ended or what happened, right? But I'm saying like 5 seasons, bro. At the start of the 5th, the fucking all the same 5 kids are alive.
If I had a choice, I'm not living in Hawkins,
You gotta kill like 2 of them.
Indiana. I'm not. From season 1 through season 5, this place has been the epicenter of so many problems, it's not even funny. Season 1, you got a Demogorgon, which is pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got demo dogs trying to eat.
Yeah, like I saw a review where every time a Demogorgon, like they show the Demogorgons just fucking eating people alive, and anytime the Demogorgon faces the group of kids, it just gets distracted. Like, these are these blood-hungry, terrifying things. But whenever they see, like, the Stranger Things cast, it's just like they'll slaughter extras. But when they see the Stranger Things cast, it's like they're curious now. Well, because there's, like, some aura to them.
Pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got...
It's too much. But it's like, I understand main characters need some level of plot armor to advance a story. But not to the extent of, like, they're immortal.
Demo dogs trying to eat you. Season 3, you got the Mind Flayer, townfolk possessed by the Mind Flayer, and Russians after you. Season 4, you got Vecna, who's pretty much the one running the whole operation, going after you. And then season 5...
Like, it was the same complaint. A show I liked, but that had the same problem. Supernatural. They would kill, spoiler alert, show came out 20 years ago, figure it the fuck out. Sam and Dean Winchester fight a bunch of supernatural things. That's why the name is called Supernatural. They die, get turned to demons, turn to God, come back to normal, become Jesus, become a ghost, come back to normal, go to purgatory. They never... And so, when you're 10 seasons into the show, you go, if they die, they're not really dead. Like, it's the same shit.
Season 5 is just season 4, but he's stronger now, and everyone got 25%.
Ending of Supernatural's god-awful. I didn't even watch it because somebody spoiled it to me. Can I spoil the ending of Supernatural for you guys? Cover your ears for 15 seconds if you ever want to watch the show. Ready? I'm going to spoil it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dean and Sam Winchester are like these guys that battle through like God and demons. And the way that I think Sam dies is he trips on a floorboard and gets stabbed by a nail. Or Dean. And he dies. I gotta look that up. Fact check myself. Yes. That's crazy.
Cornier. This is horrible. And the main cast,
like dude, and it's so stupid too. Like it's such a cool show, but then it's like, bro, at some point, another spoiler, not spoiling the end of the show, but like season 8, bro, like they interact with God. Like God is just a guy in Supernatural. That's why living in Supernatural would also be terrible, because you could just die to anything. But in Supernatural, God is just a guy that like writes comic books. Chuck. It's his name. He's an asshole, by the way. He's a terrible person. He starts out the show and it's like he's likable, and then he threatens, not even threatens. He says, to my knowledge, this is from 8 years ago, so maybe I'm wrong in my memory. I'm pretty sure Chuck says he just wants to wipe it and start over. Like, kill all humans and then restart. And so then they have to kill God. And that's the plot. Like, the show starts out with them hunting vampires and like ghosts. And then it's like, okay, it's been 10 years and 150 hour-long episodes. We have to kill God. Like, that's where the show goes.
is the ones that had to deal with all of it. And I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in their shoes, I don't think I'm making it. Not as a main character. Whether it be death or me running away, I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down every season and I'll tell you every moment I would have called.
Castiel, that fucking chud. Castiel, sorry, now I'm rambling about Supernatural. Castiel, he's an angel in the show. What a fucking, he's such a chud. I love Castiel, he's such a fucking idiot. And they add like this other weird, dude, there's this like one side plot where he gets like possessed by some other shit. That's so dumb, dude.
I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down.
I gotta rewatch that show. I think I would hate it. I liked it when I was like, you know, a kid watching the show. I feel like I would think it's trash now.
Every season, and I'll tell you every moment I would have called it if I even made it there. Season 1. The second me and the gang find out Will is missing and find his little girl near where he went missing, and she got superpowers, yeah, deuces. Peace out. Unless it's me getting those powers, peace. Season 2, Will start doing that hallucinating neck touching stuff in front of me. I'm out. I'm out. Especially if I ever see him cough up a slug. I'm out. Then season 3. See, season 3 is unique because at first it'll seem like everything is smooth. You know, it's the summer, 11 closed the gate last season. Milfs is chilling at the pool and stuff. We good. But the second I see we got Russia involved in our business. Now, Russia, a world superpower, is involved in our business. Season 4, I don't even gotta see anything really. I probably won't even make it to Vecna. Cause when I hear the description of Chrissy's body after what Vecna did to her, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. And then season 5, man, after the stuff we went through in season 4, anything is enough for me to dip at this point. My guy, Max is in a coma. So the second I hear Dustin say some corny stuff like, I wanna see Vecna's heart on a platter. Are you serious, bro? What are you gonna do about it? I'm out, bro. I'm out. And that's just being in the main cast. Even as a regular.
It just looks so, I just can't, dude, the more I wanted to invest in Supernatural, or not Supernatural, fucking Stranger Things. But now that like season 5's out and it's just getting fucking roasted so much, I'm like, dude, why would I watch this? Cause I'm not going to finish the show. Yo, High Vise, thank you for the fucking raid, bro. W fucking High Vise. Mod shout out High Vise. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a bit of an early react day / charity stream for Red Cross if you want to donate. ! Red Cross. Matching chat donos. Right now we are at $4,865. Matching that, we're at $9K, 9,600. Olivia, thank you for the 10. You're hilarious. Love when you talk about philosophy, hearing your take. Thank you. Cusin for the sub. CR and Siphon for the sub. Boyd for the sub. Miller, thank you for the 5. Sir for the sub. Reminder, do things that make you happy. Store app or a big Preston Cloudy Toxic and Wyatt for the sub. Anonymous for the 10. Accent, thank you for the 3. Trying to donate to charity. I don't know how to. Can you tell me why to do? What to do? You literally just hit the link and then hit donate. Extra for the sub. Ominous for the 3. He didn't possess him. The original Pennywise got lured and killed by it, the entity, and then used Pennywise's form. Oh, Phoenix Gap for the sub. Kayla for the sub. Like the thing, almost. Max, thank you for the 10. Dirty and Irish for the sub. Paula and Monk for the sub. Lee, thank you for the 5. Not answering that. Tucker, thank you for the 3. Cam for the sub. Watts, thank you for the 2. How many milligrams would you recommend for somebody who's never tried edibles or weed in general? Like starting it, probably like 4. I don't know. Like, just low and slow. Sun for the sub, Watt, and HP for the sub. I'm pretty fucking high right now. God damn. Pun, thank you for the sub. Madge, thank you for the 2. Death for the sub. It's Just, thank you for the 25. JT, thank you for the 3. Kimono, thank you for the 10. Easy for the sub. Vels for the 10. Lee, thank you for the 10. Rogue, thank you for the 3. And Play for the sub. Sponge for the sub. Arky, thank you for the sub as well. Lock in.
Regular person in Hawkins, not a part of the main cast. I'm not willing to be here. Because if I'm not in the main cast, that means I don't know anything about what's going on in this world at all. So imagine if I'm in season 4 and I hear that Vecna clock. I'm not gonna be prepared. I won't even know what's going on. I'm gonna just be like, hey, that's a neat looking clock. And it's gonna be like that every time because I'm a curious guy. Doesn't matter what situation I'm in. A main cast member, a main cast parent, a civ. If I'm in Hawkins, Indiana, I'm finished. Even if I'm born straight into Hawkins lab and I'm one of them telekinetic force wielding children, I'm gonna just get freaking slimed out by Henry, so it don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be in Hawkins.
Bro, that just looks corny, bruh.
Man, you...
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I need some special flex. You just... effects. You got the lights flickering, bro. Just some guy going...
slimed out by Henry, so it don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be in Hawkins. Even excluding all this upside down Vecna stuff, I still don't want to be there. Not only would I, let's be honest, probably be a nerd, so I'd get bullied, but also there's a chance I'd be friends with the main cast, and I don't want to be friends with the main cast. Yeah, it might sound crazy because all of them seem cool and all, but I've been noticing patterns, and I can confidently say, these dudes are some snakes. Who would want to be in a friend group when you got dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend?
Bro, I don't know. The way they dressed up Noah Schnapp too looks terrible, bro. Like, is he wearing a wig? Oh my God. Like, I know it's supposed to be like the 80s. No, but chat, this doesn't even look like the 80s. Like, it looks like they're making like a 23-year-old try to look like 16.
Dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend, and dudes like Steve who's trying to take Nancy away from Jonathan, who originally took Nancy away from him. You think I'm gonna be cool with these dudes? You must be out of your mind. You can't have shit in this friend group, especially if it was like the Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy situation. I'd be pissed. I'm too insecure for that.
It's cause he's gay. What do you mean it's cause he's gay?
Let my girl bandage up her ex how Nancy was bandaging up Steve last season in the Upside Down. I'ma be heated when she come back. You like him or something? Why you would just let him bleed out? And you might say, oh, that's only 2 or 3 people out of the whole group. And to that I say, that's 2 or 3 snakes too many. Let me put it like this. If you had a batch of 10 apples, right? And out of those 10, 2 or 3 of them could take your girl from you, you probably not buying the batch, are you? That's all I'm saying. I'm not willing to take the risk. These dudes cannot be my homies. Still love y'all though. At the time of recording this, season 5 volume 1 is only out, so I don't know how it ends yet. Maybe it'll give me more reasons to want to live there. But I have some predictions.
The show's over, right?
Morning, because these might be accurate. I don't know. I'm kind of a genius. Starting with a crazy one. Someone's gonna die. Not for real though. I think Robin and Steve are probably gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see it coming. Robin and Steve are too beloved, and they can't keep Steve in the show, bro. He's gonna take Nancy away from Jonathan. Number 8, I don't think she'll die, but maybe. I mean, it might be Punisher for giving us the most boring episode of the entire show. I'm still standing by it. That episode was boring. I actually find it funny that after her reveal in the last episode of Volume 1, all of a sudden, hella people liked this episode. Like a bunch of y'all just came out the woodworks and said, yeah, the most boring, most random episode in the entire series that had no point in the story until 8 years later. Yeah, that one was over.
2017, bro. That's crazy that shit came out that late. Or that long ago.
Always my favorite. Like, y'all just lying. And I think they gonna try to...
Dude, I was a freshman in high school when Stranger Things Season 1 came out.
Make Vecna good, honestly. I think that's the direction they're going in. The way he was looking at that cave makes us feel like he has like some dark memory with it. And I'm not here for it, okay? I don't want to sympathize with someone who killed mad kids. Unless it's like Darth Vader, you know, that's a little different. That's pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over in this video, and y'all know what to do. Comment down.
Yeah, that was a fire video yet again from Derek FDB. I have no mouth and I must scream, is horrible universe to live in. Any Marvel DC shows? I don't really think any Marvel DC shows pretty bad. They kind of refuse to kill civilians most of the time. Imagine going to work and Superman just throws a car into your apartment. That would suck, but they probably got insurance for that in that verse. Stranger Things, the characters got so used to everything that even if they saw their friend get resurrected from the dead, they'd be like, yeah, man, whatever. Good to have you back. Let's get back to killing Vecna. I hate to live in Demon Slayer. living in MHA but being one of the people without a power. Mob Psycho, but you're not one of the people that has powers. Like mostly like any of those like animes where it's like only a select part of the population has powers and the rest don't, and they just have to be like an accountant. Pretty ass. Not because like you're afraid of death, even though most of them do die. It's still just like, what do you do? Like you'd be bullied hard. Oh yeah, you'd be bullied. Well, I think they just go to different schools, but it'd be like racism. You know what I mean? Like if you had a select group of people, like if say only like 30 or 40% of the population had powers and the rest didn't, they would hate each other. Like that would be bad. They never touch on that in a lot of them. Wyatt and Toxic for the sub, but man, thank you for the 10. In AOT they do. But not in like MHA or fucking Mob Psycho. Oh man, thank you for the 10 though. Can you watch a trailer for a show? Can you set it in the video session tab? Cool, thank you for the 5. Love for Finland, you to go. Jay, thank you for the 10. Leon for the 10. The Buing and Brad for the sub. Bowman and Play, thank you for the sub. Cern, thank you for the sub. Olivia, thank you for the 10. Houston for the sub. And B, thank you for the sub as well. All right. Anyways, chat, we have a fun video saved up now. I'm going to go piss first. But we're going to watch Searching for the Worst American Sports Team. Mods, time out the Geometry Dash kid spamming. Oh, I never even said the schedule. By the way, today's Reacts. Tomorrow I'm live at 4. We're doing the SMP. It's going to be a bunch of exploration. We're also doing a tournament of sorts. Tuesday's Quarantine Zone random games. Wednesday, we're doing Marvel Rivals 6v6 with a bunch of streamers for the new season. And then an FMV game. That's Wednesday. Thursday is going to be Games with the Guys. Friday's Reacts. Saturday is SMP and random Games with the Guys. And the next Sunday is going to be Reacts. Maybe a review of sorts. Or gaming as well. Exclamation point schedule if you know the schedule. And video /app, game /app if you have any videos you want me to watch or games you want me to play. And or thank you for the 25. Says love your streams. Appreciate it. Radiant, thank you for the sub. All right. I'm going to go piss real quick. Then we're going to hop in. Yours, thank you for the 3. Poll on how many people have watched Stranger Things and haven't. Mods, can we do a poll on that? Count me down. Ow, fuck. Ugh. We're back. Hawkeye for the sub, the real for the sub. Richard, thank you for the 10. Yours, thank you for the 3. All right. Chat. Time to lock in. We are almost at the donor goal. $50 away. And we're matching for 5K. Donated 10K total. We got one more video on the docket, chat. 22 minutes long. Longest video of the day. Hawkeye for the sub. Searching for the worst American sports team lock-in.
There are 124 teams that collectively make up the Big Four American sports leagues. Among MLB, the NBA, the NFL, and the NHL, Certain franchises have experienced multiple championships, winning records, and Hall of Fame players that have marked their teams as being some of the greatest.
Oh, that's also a fun conversation. What's the best team in sports history?
In American sports. This makes for an interesting question about
The Patriots, because Tom Brady, Lakers. What else? I mean, that depends on era, too. Like, you could even say, like, the Bulls had a good run. Now they're ass, but...
which team could be considered the best out of all of them. It's a fun discussion, but what about the other side of the coin? While some teams...
the worst sports teams. Bro, we were talking about this earlier the other day of, like, what I would pick. I feel like if I had to guess, I'm going the Bears were bad. Or not the Bears, the Browns. The Cleveland Browns, not the Bears. The Jags, this season good. Bad all around. This is just NFL. Baseball, I actually don't know, like, anything about baseball. Basketball, the Pistons had a bad run, but that doesn't... the worst team ever is not, like, a bad season now. It would have to be, like, a team with no championships and, like, a few, like, playoff performances. I don't know what else. The Chargers, the Wizards, the Washington Wizards, yeah.
have been historically great.
We'll see.
Other teams have been drowning in sadness and irrelevance.
Cincinnati, the Bengals are not close to being the worst NFL team, let alone the worst American sports team.
These teams have had too many losing seasons, too few playoff appearances.
Cleveland Browns finished. See, I don't think they're going to be the worst team ever, though. I think they'll be in, like, the top 5 maybe. Browns finished the 2017 season 0-16. Jesus Christ, didn't win a fucking game.
And practically zero.
That's terrible. Like that, bro. Imagine getting drafted. I always think about that. Like, you ever see the clips of, like, guys right out of college during the NFL draft, and they get drafted to a team they don't want to be on, and, like, either they act happy or they're just, like, clearly upset. Like, imagine, dude, like, you're drafted to, like, your 2016 NFL draft. And in the 2016 NFL draft, we send blank and blank to the Cleveland Browns. You'd be like, oh, well, so I'm going to have no fun for the next 5 years.
Zero trophies to display. And that's what I'm interested in. There are 124 teams, and one of them has to be the worst. This is my search for the worst American
and they're picking you thinking you're going to save their fucking team.
Sports team.
Hey, we know you're 22 right out of college. Our team sucks. You're going to save us. When they pick a QB first round, you're going to be the saving grace, right? Millions of people will hate you if you suck. It's going to be eliminating championships, bro. Like, if you've won a Super Bowl, you're not in contention for the worst team.
Now, examining each team individually would be a waste of time. Some teams have just been way too good for them to ever be considered the worst. Is it worth asking if the Yankees and Patriots could be considered as the worst team ever? No, because they've won multiple championships and some of the best players in their sports were on their teams. This means I had to shrink the number of teams down that were considered, with a rough goal of around 5 or so teams that could be argued as...
Bro, but it's also hard to compare sports, right? Like, you could say, like, the Cleveland Browns going 0-16 in 2017 is really bad. And that means they've lost every one of their games. But there's also, like, in the MLB, bro, they're playing every day. You know, like, you could go on a 40-game loss streak, and that's bad. Like, really bad. But, like, you could still win games that season.
The worst.
Like, your percentage is still better.
In order to eliminate some teams, there were 2 qualifications that I decided on. Any team that's won multiple championships or has a win-loss record above 500 would not be considered. This made sense to me.
That's good. If you win over 50% of your games.
For a team to win multiple championships, that means that they were the best team in their league at least 2 separate times. And for a team to have a win-loss record above 500, that means that they win more games than they lose, which at least means they're decent. This got rid of a lot of teams. 84 of them fit into one of these two categories, and a lot of them fit into both. Because as it turns out, when a team wins multiple championships, that means they're also probably winning a lot of games. Unless you're the Buccaneers or the Marlins, who have the worst win-loss records in their leagues, but they've each won 2 championships. Sports can be weird. This meant there were
40% win rate?
39 teams left to be
2
examined,
Super Bowls?
which was still way too many to look at individually. The next factor that I decided on was to eliminate any team that has won only 1 championship, but at least has made multiple appearances in the championship. This only got rid of 6 teams, so I decided to just eliminate any team that has at
Well, and then okay, the only other problem I'm bringing up is there's teams that are older, right? Like, you have teams that are just getting created within the past, 10, 15 years being compared to teams that have existed for 50, 60. So it's like, how do you determine who's the worst team? Because they could have, like, you could have a bad run. Say you've existed for 16 seasons and one team's existed for 50. They could have better championships than you do, but an overall worse record than you. But you're still a worse team because you've won less championships, but you've also had, fucking 1/3 the time.
At least won a championship, even if they've only had that 1 appearance. This shrunk the number down to 28. Now, you may ask why I didn't just eliminate every championship winning team sooner. Wouldn't that criteria obviously exclude any team from
You
being
get
the
lucky.
worst? And my answer to that is very simple.
The New York Jets.
If depression was a football team, it would probably manifest as the New York Jets.
Oh
Their
my
win-loss
God.
record is 437, which is the 6th worst in the league. The team has only made the playoffs 14 times, which is the 5th lowest in the NFL. For a team that was created in 1959,
God damn.
that makes this number look...
Wait.
For a team...
They've only had 14 playoff appearances since the 50s. Holy shit. That's, wait, how many seasons is that? That's 51 to 2000, or 41 to 2000, 61, 66. So they've only made it 14 times out of the 66 years they've been in the fucking NFL.
That was created in 1959, that makes this number look even.
Joe's track team is probably the worst team in history. What the fuck are you talking about? My team might have not been awesome in terms of like base play. You're talking about high school track. My fucking hurdle teammate won nationals.
Worse. Often the Jets serve as the punching bag for the other teams in their division, and they're better known for their embarrassing moments than any
I went to nationals. Qualified for the 4x2.
sort of success.
Dick. Oh, the butt fumble.
As the punching bag for
You got me distracted. I'm now missing the butt fumble.
the other teams in their division. The only real moment of success for the Jets was in Super Bowl III, in which
No proof that I went to nationals. I have 2 bags.
quarterback Joe Namath guaranteed they would beat the Baltimore Colts. His guarantee
We're gonna win Sunday. I guarantee it.
he held true, and they went on to win the only Super Bowl that they've appeared in. The closest they've been to returning was when they made back-to-back appearances in the AFC Championship in the early 2010s. However, both times the Jets could not get it done. And since losing that game to the Steelers, the Jets have not returned to the playoffs once. 14 years have gone by.
Yeah, that sucks. Getting like born into like a family that like fucks with a team that's just like always ass. Like being like, people say that about like the Las Vegas Raiders. Like being like a Raiders fan sucks because they're just always letting you down.
And not a single playoff game has had the Jets in
Can we ban the guy I timed out?
But even still, the Jets did win.
I was born into the Raiders. I'm sorry to hear that, man. BDW and F for the sub. Prez for the 3. Not today. B-Peck and Love for the sub. Vag, thank you for the 5. Cloud for the 3. Mars, thank you for the 25 to Red Cross. Fit New Year's post with Brooke is awesome. Thank you. Hyper for the sub. Jog for the sub. Donnie, thank you for the raid. Hayden for the sub. Hamburger for the sub. PLM for the sub. And Ski, thank you for the 1. Chin, thank you for the sub. Beyonce, thank you for the 3. F for the sub. Did bro just say, yo, before I even said that, bro sent a dono and said the Las Vegas Raiders are the best. The Las Vegas Raiders are not in contention for the best team. Type for the sub. Stick and Tip for the sub. Ark, thank you for the tier 2. Lev, Hawkeye, the real for the sub. Richard for the 10. Yours, thank you for the 3. Ander, thank you for the 25.
That Super Bowl. It may have been in a time that most people don't remember, but they at least have won a championship before. There are way more teams that qualify as being the worst. In order to truly find the worst sports team, I had to look way, way lower.
You're an Eagles supporter? Well, I like the Eagles and the Bengals, which had also had pretty bad histories, but the Eagles are pretty good right now.
At this point, my job was to separate the bad teams from the absolutely terrible teams. This was not easy. All the remaining teams have not won a championship and have lost most of the games that they play. Still, some teams had to be eliminated. The next factor that I considered was any team that has not won a championship, but has at the very least made multiple appearances.
Yeah, if you're making it to it, that's pretty fucking impressive.
The logic behind this was simple.
You just choke.
Any team that makes the playoffs can luck their way into making the championship. Doing this multiple times is either extreme luck, or the team has had repeated success that just fell short. This got rid of some known chokers, most prominently the Buffalo Bills and the Vancouver Canucks.
Yo, and I deadass, I fucking believe the Bills are making it this year. Wait, what NFL games are on right now? Oh my God, the Bills are losing. It's right now. It's right now. Dude, it's 13 to 17 this fourth quarter, bro. They have the ball. They have the ball right now. Fourth quarter. It's fine. They still got the timeouts on the board, bro. They're going to be okay. I think the Bills make it this year. I don't think they choke. If they lose to the Jags, that'll suck. Oh my God. Yeah, the Eagles game's in an hour. That's why I streamed so early today. What else? What are the other games today? The Chargers, Patriots, Texans, Steelers. Chargers, Patriots is today. Texans, Steelers is tomorrow. Yeah, because they don't want to have games run at the same time.
And shrunk the number of teams down to 19. But at this point, I was lost for what to do next. There were still 19 teams left, all of which were worthy contenders. In order to shrink the number down...
Oh my God, the Cardinals. I didn't even think about the Cardinals. What was their record this year? Three and 14. They got to be in there. They got to be in there.
Even more, I decided that a combination of 4 factors would determine which teams I would consider for the worst. Conference championship appearances. All of these teams practically never play in the championship game, but some of these teams have had multiple appearances in their conference's championship. If a team has many conference championship appearances, that at least means they are sometimes making deep playoff runs. Playoff record. This went off of each team's playoff series record. Sure, a team making the playoffs all the time might seem like a good thing, but what's the point if they're always losing in the first round? Playoff appearance percentage. Even though I said it's not good for a team to always lose in the first round of the playoffs, making the playoffs is still important. Now, I admit this factor heavily weighs against MLB teams, since their postseason used to have only 8 and sometimes only 4 teams that made it, whereas the NBA has always had 16 teams that make the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true. More people, like they're on paper, they look like better teams, but they're not.
Whereas the NBA has
because the criteria to just make it to the playoffs is a lot easier.
Always had 16 teams that make the playoffs. And finally, win-loss record. When all else fails, is the team even winning games? None of these teams win a lot, but some of them do win a lot more often than others. With all these factors considered, I ranked all the remaining 19 teams for the 4 different categories, and I took their average ranks and sorted them. What I got was not all that surprising. The Titans...
The Browns are at the top?
And Chargers were towards the top of the list, which made sense considering they've had their moments but just haven't been able to ever fully put it together. Some of the expansion era NBA teams were towards the bottom, which again made sense considering these teams have accomplished basically nothing. But, hang on a second. Why are the Browns at the top? And the Lions aren't in the worst spot either? Don't both these teams suck? Why are they not at the bottom?
Rebuilding since 1964.
Not at the bottom. The NFL has been around for a long time. The first season began all the way back in 1920, and the Lions
Oh my god.
have been around since almost.
Dude, it really, like, looking at old, like, that helmet has to do fucking nothing. Yo, that actually looks like a kid's plastic helmet that he's wearing. Why are we even wearing that?
The beginning, being created in 1929. The Browns would join later in 1944, but are still considered one of the legacy teams of the NFL. If you're like me and you're
It's also funny seeing, like, old NFL photos because it's just, like, a regular guy. Like, this looks like someone's dad. But he's a professional football player.
the NFL. If you're like me and you're a nerd about NFL history, you might have been a little confused that I didn't already eliminate these teams from consideration, because both the Lions and the Browns have won NFL championships before. Both teams won 4 NFL championships and were easily some of the best teams of the 1950s. But that's not.
Bro, I feel like that's what I'm saying. That doesn't put you in contention to being a good team. Like, if you're like, yo, we've won 5 Super Bowls, they were all in the 60s. It's like, all right, bro. Like, that's not. Historically, sure, but I'm saying, like, if all of your wins are in the first 10 years of the association's creation, you're still horrible.
Not what their legacy is. In 1967, the first Super Bowl game was played, which created the now established Super Bowl era and left the NFL championship era to be mostly forgotten. The Super Bowl era has not been kind to either of these teams. The Browns and the Lions are the only teams to finish a season 0-16. Not a single Super Bowl game has had either the
Yo, that is so disheartening, man. Like, I bet their ticket sales were probably horrid. Genuinely. Like, near the back end of the season, when they're 0-15, or like, maybe the last game people would want to go to see if they win, but 0-16, bros.
Browns or the Lions in it. Neither team makes the playoffs very often, and when they do, it's often short-lived. That's not to say that there's never been promise for these teams. The Lions were able to win 15 games in 2024, the most in franchise history. The Browns might be rebuilding right now, but they did have promise for their future just a few years ago. Time will tell if either of these teams will ever win a championship again. If you want to base this solely on the Super Bowl era, then there's a case to be made for both of these teams to be the.
Well, I don't understand, and this is where I'm stupid when it comes to sports, is in the NFL, they all have a set amount of money that they're allowed to give to a team in terms of player salary, right? Like, they are not allowed to go over an amount. Like, all of the teams spend the same amount of money on their team. Then how, after so many years, can you still be terrible? Like, wouldn't there be, like, obviously there's loops of players. Like, the Patriots after Tom Brady were pretty fucking bad for a bit, and now they're good again. So there's, like, cycles to teams where they get really good and really bad, really good, really bad. But then there's, like, teams, it has to be, like, ownership and coaching where they're just, like, hoarded teams. Like, they're always bad. Like, how you can't, because you're always getting better picks because you perform bad to make it more fair.
The worst sports teams in America. But to me,
yeah, it just has to be like bad, horrible trades. I don't know, man. Like, it just has to be like the owner's fucking you up.
It doesn't seem.
Just because the system's built in a way where you're able to just do better over an amount of time. It's different in the NBA because there's like player taxes, whatever, but they get, that's what like a whole controversies with right now, where they were like paying players under the table through like weird ads and shit. Like, illegally.
It seemed completely fair to disregard the multiple championships that both the Lions and the Browns won, which is why I am deciding now that the Detroit Lions and Cleveland Browns will not be considered for the title of worst American sports team. I didn't want to look just at the rankings that I created and decide objectively which team was the worst. It would be pretty boring if I did that, and again, my ranking system is not perfect. Instead, I wanted to use it as a guideline for eliminating some other teams. I already eliminated the Browns and Lions, and there are a few more teams that I want to get rid of. The Houston Texans have not seen much success since their first season in 2002. They have not made the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying, though, dude. Like, this team got created when I was born. Like, that's like a fairly new team in terms of the NFL.
And they usually don't win many games. But even with the little amount of success that they've had, they've still accomplished more since joining in 2002 than other teams have in that time frame, so they will not be considered. The Grizzlies and Pelicans are historically not good NBA teams. However, both of these teams make the playoffs more often than other NBA teams that are left. Neither of these teams will be considered. The Arizona Coyotes had a case as the worst team in NHL. The key word being had, because now Arizona doesn't have a hockey team. Instead, it's the Utah Hockey Club. For that reason alone,
Wait, they got downgraded from a professional to like an amateur team? I know nothing about hockey. Bills touchdown. Let's fucking go. Bills aren't the worst team. Bills aren't the fucking worst team. Let's fucking go. 1917. 8 minutes on the clock still. Anybody's game.
I feel like giving them sympathy and not considering them for the worst. I won't go into reasons for all of the teams that I decided to not consider. Instead, I have 4 teams left that I'm going to make a case for being the worst in American sports. But before I name the worst teams, I want to give a quick disclaimer. These teams
don't crash out when it's your team.
Teams are objectively bad teams, and at the end of the
Bro,
day,
he's gonna say the Cardinals.
Team is the worst out of all of them is my opinion. You can make a case for any of the remaining teams to be the worst, and I really wouldn't argue against you. And if any of these teams that I name wins a championship in the next couple of years, this video will become pretty dated quickly. But that's enough rambling from me. Without further ado, let's begin with the first team.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fucking Blue Jackets are.
When you think about sports in the city of Columbus, you're probably going to think about Ohio State football before you even consider the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets played their first season in 2001 and finished with only 71 points and 28 wins. A team struggling in their first season is not uncommon, but the Blue Jackets would remain bad for years. They put together their first winning season and made the playoffs in 2009, 8 years after they first joined the NHL. But their moment of success was short-lived after getting swept by the Red Wings in the first round. The team would not make the playoffs again until 2014, in which they, once again, lost in the first round. The team's best run of success was in—
Dude, I feel like hockey's such a regional sport, though. Like, do you guys watch hockey? I think you have to live so north to be, like, avid, like, be in an area where people are avid hockey fans. Like, there's people that are hockey fans and, like, play hockey in New Jersey, but I feel like it's like when you're like bordering Canada is where people get really into hockey.
The late 2010s, in which they had a stretch of 4 winning seasons and 4 playoff appearances. However, they only managed to win 2 playoff series during this time. The second playoff series that they won was during the 2020 COVID season, in which more teams than usual made the playoffs, and it helped the Blue Jackets win a series for the second time in the franchise's history. The 2020s have not been great for the team so far. Since the COVID season, the Blue Jackets have had losing records and missed the playoffs in each season. Things were a little more promising for the team in the 2025 season, as they won 40 games and were very close to making it back to the playoffs. But as it stands right now, they are historically the worst team in the NHL, and possibly the worst in American sports. The one thing that saves the Blue Jackets is that the team is relatively—
Mod ban that guy. Alex for the sub. Anonymous, thank you for the 10. To Red Cross Bay and BSO for the sub. SP Geek and Prince for the sub. Lemon, Dark Journey for the sub. Greg for the 3. Xmas, thank you for the 3. Press, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross. And Matthias, thank you for the 3. Yes, I know Tame and Paula. Thank you. Mason, thank you for the 3. No, Jets fans is weird because I hate on them, but I will never change my team. Darth and down for the sub. Oscar, thank you for the 3. The Real for the 3. Bush and F for the sub. Beyonce for the 3. Alex for the sub.
New. Sure, they've been around for some time now, and newer teams have already shown the same or more success than Columbus. It would be much worse if they were around for over 50 years and had nothing to show for it, all while they had to watch their crosstown rivals surpass them in every single way.
How much money are we at right now? Oh, the Clippers? I don't think the Clippers would make that. It's 20-17 right now. We are at $5,094. So I'll match right now $5,100. We have raised $10,200.
The little brother of Los Angeles. In 1970, the city of Buffalo was given an NBA team, known then as the Buffalo Braves. The team made the playoffs a few times in the 70s, but never saw much success during this time. In 1978, the team moved from Buffalo to San Diego and rebranded themselves as the San Diego Clippers. The team was not very successful after their initial streak of making the playoffs. In 1981, the scumbag known as Donald Sterling bought the team and forced them to move to Los Angeles. The move to LA.
Sterling acquires the Clippers for $13 million. Aren't NBA teams now worth like $1 billion each? Or some shit? 1981. What was 13 million in 1981 today? 13.5 million in 1981 today. That'd be like $50 million. How much are the Clippers worth today? 7.5 billion.
Los Angeles. The move to LA did not help things turn around. The team kept having losing season after losing season.
Why would moving location change your team for the better? Like fan base maybe, but like you're still not going to get more players.
It wasn't until 1992 that the team finally made the playoffs again, but they would lose in the first round and they would repeat the exact same thing the year after. It would take until the 2006 season for the team to make the playoffs and win their first playoff series in 50 years. Throughout this time, the Clippers have had to watch as the Lakers became one of the greatest teams in the NBA. While the Lakers continued to win multiple championships in different eras of the NBA, the Clippers hadn't even made it to the conference finals once. Things turned around for them in the early 2010s, in which Chris Paul and Blake Griffin were the main stars of the team in what became known as Lob City. With Griffin and Paul,
what became known as Lob City. Dude, Chris Griffin.
Became known as Lob.
Not Chris Griffin.
And Blake Griffin were the main
Blake
stars
Griffin.
of the team in what
What does Blake Griffin do now? I don't really watch basketball, but I feel like I still see Blake Griffin and shit. Is he in, like, ads? Yeah, I know he's retired, but I feel like I see him on, like, the news. Like, he's got to be, like, famous in some sense still.
Became known
outside of just retired. Oh, he's an analyst?
As Lob City. With Griffin and Paul, the team was consistently making the playoffs.
I don't know if that's true. Is he actually? Van for the sub. Felix, thank you for the 5. Owen for the 1,000 biddies. Thank you for what you do with people through their struggles. Although we know you're not a therapist, it does make people feel better knowing you care. Thank you, Alex, for the sub.
And we're finally doing better than the Lakers were. But even with making the playoffs all the time, the team still did not make it to the conference finals, and the Lob City era eventually faded to nothing. In 2019, the Clippers were able to completely restart and become a contender to win the finals after superstars Kawhi Leonard and Paul George joined the team. Kawhi Leonard had just helped the Toronto Raptors win their first championship, so the Clippers were expecting the same thing from him. The first season under the Kawhi and PG era was great, but with the COVID pandemic happening, the NBA playoffs were gonna be weird. At first,
bro, oh my god, I forgot they did that shit.
The COVID pandemic happening, the NBA
oh my god, didn't they do that for the Super Bowl too, where they like put people in seats or something? Oh my god, what was did they do that in the Super Bowl? Where they put like TV screens of people or some shit? Wait, Super Bowl 2020. No, it would have been 2021. Because the Super Bowl was before COVID. Super Bowl of 2020. Super Bowl 2021. No, there were people in the stands. It looks like they might be like slightly... No, they're not separated. Damn, so there wasn't. It would have just been the NBA. Yeah, it was like cardboard cutouts. Did they do cardboard cutouts for that? I don't remember.
Playoffs were gonna be weird.
Dude, COVID's like a blur, bro. Like that, it literally feels like a fever dream.
First, it didn't seem like much of a problem for them. They finished as the 2 seed in the playoffs and were able to keep the Mavericks from pulling off the first round upset. In the second round, they had a 3-1 lead against the Denver Nuggets and only needed to win one more game in order to advance to the conference finals for the first time ever. But because the Clippers are a cursed team, they went on to lose the series in one of the most embarrassing playoff chokes ever. The team was finally able to make it to the conference finals the next season. After being down 2-0 to the Utah Jazz in the second round, the team won 4 straight games to make it to the conference finals for the first time ever. If there was ever a year to win a championship, it was this year. But again, because the Clippers are a cursed team, Kawhi Leonard was injured and he was not able to play in the conference finals, and the team would end up losing to the Phoenix Suns and miss their chance on making it to the finals. Would the Clippers have won the finals that year if Kawhi Leonard wasn't injured? I don't know. Nobody.
Honey!
Would the Clippers have
What year was this? Sorry, I was staring at the adverts on the shirt.
won the finals that year if Kawhi Leonard wasn't injured? I don't know.
This is 2022. They were still doing ads then?
Nobody will ever know for sure. They certainly had a chance to do it. Since making the conference finals in 2021, the team has not won a playoff series, and just recently, they lost another Game 7 to the Denver Nuggets.
God damn.
The Clippers have been a consistent standard of failure in American sports, but if we want to find one that's even more disappointing, we'll have to travel north.
Yeah, it's got to be north. Oh, Seattle Mariners. All right, I got to piss real quick. I was going to hold it for the rest of the stream. I can't. Postif, thank you for the 6. Class has just started again. I'm in Dictionary singing course. Your last name is I paid. Bartolozzi, W charity stream. Thank you. Real, thank you for the 100, bro. Real, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross. And Lady Berserker for the $1,000 to Red Cross. Dub in the fucking chat. Lady Berserker, thank you for the fucking donation. I donated last year, and one of my resolutions this year is to try and donate every charity stream to give back to the people who need it. Well, thank you for the fucking dono. I'm going to match that, so another 1,000. Thank you for the fucking 1,000. That's awesome, lady. A W New Year's resolution, genuinely. Thank you for the support last year or this year as well. Genuinely, that is very kind of you. Thank you. Now we're at, I mean, literally $6,206 now. Thank you. Thank you. Joe for the sub. Lady Berserker, that is fucking awesome. I appreciate that so much. Felix, thank you for the 5. W fucking donation. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for the support in general, too. Derek and you gave $1,000 donuts. That's fucking nuts. Oh my God. Everybody that's been donating, no matter how big, small, appreciate it. This fucking great charity stream to start off the year. First charity stream we're doing this year. I had a goal. I want to cumulatively, with chat and individual donations as well, raise $1 million this year. Whether it's possible, I don't know. But I want to do a lot more matching chat donuts, charity streams. I want to do more charity events. And, I mean, this is just fucking awesome. Thank you, Lady Berserker. Appreciate that. Genuinely. HUD for the sub. Jags just got a touchdown. You're lying. They did. Fuck. It's 20-23. It's still close. 4 minutes. Chris for the sub. HUD for the sub. All right, I got to piss real quick. Count me down. 30 seconds. Let me cue another song. Then we'll see the worst sports team. Playing throwbacks. All right. We're back. The Bills are not winning. Shut up. This chat, it's possible. It's possible. It's fucking possible. It's 20-24. They have to get a touchdown. They have 4 minutes, bro. They get a play here. Steak for the $1,000 and Lady Berserker for the $1,000 fucking dono. Oh my God, what the fuck? Dub in the chat. Joey, thank you for the 10. Chris and Hunt for the sub. Steak, thank you for the fucking $1,000 dono, bro. And Lady Berserker, again, said, why not another band? You fucking goat. Thank you for the $1,000 donation. Lady Berserker, thank you for the $1,000 donation as well. Oh my God. Literally about to round up the last video. Fucking 2 pocket picks. Bang! 8K right now. Wow. I'll match that. So we'll have raised 16,400. Damn, dude. I'm so happy with how this first fucking charity stream started off this year. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Seriously. Crash out for the sub. Will, thank you for the 10. Want to help those in more need than me. W charity stream. Johnny, thank you for the 10 as well. And Steak, thank you for the fucking 1,000, bro. I love you, man. Lady Berserker, thank you for the $1,000 donation as well. Also, Steak, we got to stream together again soon. Brody, thank you for the 10. I don't know if you're still here. Watch your stream. Makes my day, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Jan. Thank you for the 3. For the 5. Lost last night was heartbreaking. Green Day fan? Yeah, no, it was sad. ESN, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you if you've got a sub. Thank you for the 10 gifteds. But I had the Bears in my parlay, so I don't give a fuck. Anyways, ESN, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Johnny, thank you for the 10. Will for the 10. Brody, thank you for the 10. Lady Berserker, again, thank you for the $1,000 donation to Red Cross. And same with you, Steak, you fucking goat. Did Steak say anything? Let's run some Roblox. I'm down. Let me know what game. Message me on Discord. I can't today, but I'm down. I have to watch the Eagles game in 40 minutes. Bribe for the sub. All right, we got to finish this video, chat. Lock in.
The Seattle Mariners played their first season in 1977. It would take until 1995 for the team to make the postseason for the first time. Nearly 20 years passed before they ever made it to the postseason. Part of that is with how the MLB postseason used to be structured. Until 1994, only 4 teams in the entire league made it to the postseason. Still, taking nearly 20 years to make it to your first postseason is pretty sad. It's not like the Mariners had great teams that were getting screwed by the postseason format. The team only had a winning record twice before they made their first postseason appearance. It would take until the 2000s for the Mariners to become a good team. The team made the playoffs in 2000, but lost in the ALCS to the Yankees.
Hold up. See, like, I just feel like this is some troll-ass chatter, bro. Like, is this a fucked ban? Like, you're just spamming. Dude, if you're genuinely suicidal, call 988. Get the help you need, man. Suicide's not the answer to your problems, but you're spamming that you're struggling with suicide and then typing numbers and emotes and then spamming it again. Like, that's just like a lame-ass fucking thing, bro. I feel like that's just like... Cam, thank you for the 10. Biggie, thank you for the 10. Steak got that tomorrow's teachings money. Brian, devious for the sub. Yeah, that channel's definitely demonetized, bro. Harry, thank you for the 3. There's no way.
2001,
Bro, the video's like eating poop.
The team was historically great, winning 116 games, which is a record that has not been broken since. This was their time. All the years of losing seasons had led to this moment. They were going to go to the World Series and win it all. The Mariners won their first round matchup, and when they got to the ALCS, they lost again to the New York Yankees.
Into right field. Spencer. Yankees for the 4th
Wow.
year in a row have a date with a fall classic.
That season must have been their one shot at glory. In the next couple of years, the team would win 93 games, but miss the postseason both times. Everything would spiral down from there. After a few years of promise, the team started losing a lot more. It would take them 20 years for them to make the postseason again.
Yo, you know what's so sad? And, like, this is just from a player perspective. And obviously, you've probably thought about this if you watch sports. But it's like, you get so attached to your team and you love your team. And then you get traded. Or you get so attached to your team, you love your team. You love the teammates that you have. And then one of them gets traded to another team. Now you're playing against people that were, like, your boys. But... like, there was a contract that put you another way. Luka, like, and not just in baseball, the NBA, like, all that shit, bro. Like, you have to start playing guys that, like, you loved. Like, that sucks. Bill's touchdown. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Fucker! Ban that guy. Ban that chatter. Ban that chatter. Will, thank you for the 10. Colin, thank you for the 10. Almost for the 10. If they get a touchdown, unban them. Rosie, thank you for the 100 to Red Cross. Want to say W Charity Stream, you should watch the greatest hockey highlights. Some of those highlights are amazing. Send it in the video /tab. Colin, thank you for the 10. If you have any videos you want to to play video /tab, game /tab. Really getting into philosophy, watch your streams, love your content, love what you do for your viewers. Go Birds. Thank you. Lock in.
One of the worst droughts in MLB history. Not all hope is lost for the Mariners. Seattle has had winning seasons for the past couple of years, even if they haven't been able to make the playoffs since 2022. The Mariners will have a good chance to make the postseason again this year, but even still, they might just be the worst sports team in America. But there's still one more team that I think is even worse than all of
the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals.
The teams that I just mentioned. A team that has been so bad throughout its history that they are often ignored by everyone else. This team has the honor, or rather the disgrace, of being my pick for the worst sports team in America.
Called that shit. Midway through the video, though. It was my first pick.
Arizona Cardinals.
Because I forgot about them. Very forgettable. I see this one TikTok of these German men in Germany, and they're like, oh, we're going to be watching some American football today. And we have our burgers and our hot dogs on the TV with some American beer. And guess what team they picked? The Cardinals. Yuck. Why? Out of, you're getting into American football and you pick the Cardinals as your team. I feel like, if you're from another country, just pick the best team. Like, I feel like just be like, all right, what's the best team right now? That's the team I'm going to ride with. Oh, my God. Picking the Arizona. I mean, maybe just so you could be a part of the ride for when they get good. Harry, thank you for the 3. You helped me come to church with like Grandpa's death. Well, I'm sorry for your loss, man. I'm glad I'm able to help. Now, thank you for the 3. Convex for the sub. Randall for the 5. Almost for the sub.
Are a
You don't pick, dumbass? What do you mean you don't pick?
Of all the bad parts of a sports team. If you took the bad season records of the Columbus Blue Jackets, the lack of playoff wins of the Los Angeles Clippers, and the postseason droughts of the Seattle Mariners, you would get the Arizona Cardinals. The team got its start as the Chicago Cardinals in 1920. The team struggled.
Dude, the teams existed for 105 years.
To put together any sort of success. In 1943, the team went 0-10, and they're one of the only teams in the NFL to have a season without winning a single game. The only time this team has seen any real success was when they won the NFL championship in 1947.
Right after World War II.
I can see the argument already. How can they be considered the worst team ever if they've won a championship before? You got rid of the Browns and Lions for the exact same reason. But there's a major...
Bill CDs. Oh my God, stop. If I look, bro, I'm putting this shit in sub only if it's not. You're lying. It got called back. Stop telling me. Just stop telling me. Stop telling me.
Major difference between the Browns and Lions compared to the Cardinals. The Browns and Lions were dynasties of the time, with each of them winning 4 championships. The Arizona Cardinals only have that one championship to show for, during a time in which the league had about a dozen or so teams. After winning the championship, the team did not make the playoffs once during the 1950s. The team eventually moved to St. Louis in 1960. Nothing changed with the move. The Cardinals continued to have losing records and miss the playoffs.
4-9
It took until
and
1974 and 1975 for the team to make the playoffs, but both times the team lost their first playoff game. The rest of the 70s went by without the team making it back to the playoffs. The Cardinals finally made the playoffs again in 1982, a season that saw a huge players' strike, and the team finished with a record of 5-4. They would lose. It took until 1998 for them to make the playoffs again, in which the team finally won a playoff game. They would end up losing their next game in the divisional round. This pattern has mostly been the story for the Cardinals. They'll go through long stretches of...
Yeah, it's just a cycle of shit. That's really what it is. Like, they stay bad. Like, these teams that are the worst teams have good seasons, but they never win when they're good. They choke or are barely good enough to make it to the playoffs and then can't go anywhere else.
Losing seasons.
It's just a cycle of ass and then choking.
Eventually have a year or two of success and make the playoffs, lose in the first or second round of the playoffs, and go back to having losing seasons.
All right, well, now I'm just going to pause and wait. For how much in this this drive here? Oh, my God, there's a minute left in the game. Minute and 8 seconds? You're lying. My God. It's 4th and 1. Bro. They just reset it again. They're going to call a timeout. I want to, like, pull up the game, but that's copyright. Beyonce, thank you for the 3. Can be a Bills fan in the Big 26. I'm not a Bills fan. I like the Bills, but I want the Bills and the Eagles to play each other in the Super Bowl. I said that would be peak. So that's why I want the Bills to win. White for the sub, Contrary for the sub, Crazy and Lulling for the sub, Brad for the 2 subs, Zora for the sub, Harry for the 3. You could put it in audio only. Can I? I think that's even copyright. It would have to be like muted. I would just be full screen. Let's just finish this video, bro. We have a minute left.
Arizona had their chance to change this narrative forever. In 2008, the team won their division with a 10-6 record and were the 4th seed in the playoffs. People were expecting the usual from the Cardinals. Maybe they'll win a game, but they are definitely not contending for the Super Bowl. Well, the team won their wildcard game against the Falcons and beat the Carolina Panthers in the divisional round. And after holding off the Eagles in the NFC Championship, the team found themselves in the Super Bowl against the mighty Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers were not going to be an easy team to beat. The Cardinals found themselves down 20-7 entering the 4th quarter. And all
They said no, you're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. I'm like trying to lock in for this video. Bro, you guys are fucking... Did it actually? It's not updating because I can't pull up the fucking game. They scored. Is it rage bait? Bro. 1 minute left. No TD. It actually did. Everybody's fucking tweaking. But I'm not seeing a touchdown right now. It's under review. Stop fucking... Yo, put chat and email only. I swear to God. We're finishing this video.
All hope looked lost. But the team started coming back. Call it luck. Call it a great play. Call it an intervention from God. Whatever it was, the Arizona Cardinals found themselves 2 minutes and 37 seconds away from winning the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, do they end up choking? I don't know how this game went.
Decades of frustration would finally come to an end. All the Cardinals needed to do was get a stop on defense, and they were champions. But the defense wasn't stopping Pittsburgh. The Steelers were marching down the field, and before you knew it, they were only 10 yards away from scoring a touchdown.
That's that picture! I didn't. I've seen this photo before. I've never watched the game. I was 6 years old. Bro. Fucking tiptoeing on the line. Catches it. Oh.
The Cardinals have not made it back to the Super Bowl since.
So they've never won. Well, they won one, but it wasn't the Super Bowl championship.
Instead of ending their legacy of failure and pain, the Super Bowl loss became their defining moment. It's hard to tell when the Cardinals will have their next shot at making the Super Bowl. The team has struggled to make the playoffs, let alone win any sort of games in the postseason. All the losing seasons have just stacked on each other. The few playoff appearances have ended in nothing. And when they had their one shot at glory, the team could not get it done. This is why I feel confident in saying that the Arizona Cardinals are the worst American sports team.
That's, bro, that like sucks being an Arizona Cardinals like fan. And this guy's just like, yo, you have the worst, not even the worst NFL team of all time. You have the worst sports team of all time. Okay, now my chat is has found an emote that says touchdown. They got it. But they could still lose. They have to kick a field. They're going to have to kick a field goal. It's 26-24. They might get the extra point. It'd be 27-24. Oh. Fuck. All right. Well, that was a good fucking video. Chat, I think we're going to call that there. That was a W fucking game, or not game, W stream, W charity stream. I don't know what the Y files are. Solid, thank you for the 3. Toxic for the sub. Joe, thank you for the 3. Titan for the sub. Smart for the sub. Aether, thank you for the 3. Parents asked me to go to church for them out of curiosity. No, I'm an atheist. Question whether or not I should go in order to maintain a relationship. I mean, you could go just to see if it's nice. Shania for the sub. Just experience it. Not even that you're going to believe. Just go one time, you know, if you want to. Conan, wife for the sub. Beyonce for the 3. Lulling for the sub. Yeah, it was a touchdown. Chat, cumulatively, I'm going to, right after stream ends, I'm going to donate, and then I'll post it. Just because I'm going to have to input a bunch of stuff. But we've raised $8,386. I'm going to double that. So we're going to raise 16, I'll do like I'll just do 8,400. So we'll donate like 8,400 to be like 16,786. Toxic for the sub. So that's a fucking great start to the first charity stream of the year. Thank you guys so much. Next one we're going to do is probably February 1st. So in like 3 weeks from today. I don't know which yet. I'll probably decide that later this week. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at 4 EST for the S&P. Tuesday, Quarantine Zone random games. Wednesday, we're going to be doing Marvel Rival 6v6 for the new season. Bunch of content creators in the 6v6 and FMV game. Thursday, random games with the guys. Friday, React. Saturday, S&P and games with the guys. We'll go from there. If you have any videos you want to watch, games and play videos, games, thank you guys so much for donating again, supporting the charity stream. I'll match this donation right when I end stream and post it. Logan, thank you for the 3. My dog just died. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sister got arrested for drug smuggling. I don't know what to do right now. I can't really help you there, man, but I'm sorry for the loss of your dog. And I don't really know what to say about your sister getting arrested. I hope you're okay, though, man. But yeah, chat, we're going to call that there. And let's fucking raid. Who do we raid? Somebody redeemed headset dent. The end of fucking stream. Who do we raid? The Eagles game starts in 26 minutes. 26 minutes. We're going to raid Myth. Myth is live. All right. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all had fun, and I will catch y'all later. We're going to raid in 5, 4. EJ, thank you for the sub. 3, 2, 1. See you guys.